Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Joey SHAKESQUAD coming to you guys with a live stream. We're gonna hopefully my mic is going through. I'm hoping. Let me see. Good. We're good. We're all good. All right, so let's go over. Obviously, we have a game Sunday. Finally, it is here. It felt like it went by pretty quick, guys. I think our minds were kind of on a lot of other things during the off season since everything started in March when COVID hit, and we didn't know what was going to happen with this season, but it looked like it was a nice little test run yesterday, last night with the Chiefs and the Texans playing last night. So it was nice to watch some football. I got through at least 2 quarters of it. And yeah, it was pretty good. So I'm glad that nothing bad happened, and we're good, man. We're good with what we got to do. So we're going to talk about the matchup with the Redskins. I did make my preview video today. So if you guys haven't checked it out, please check that out because I pretty much go hard that video pretty nicely, giving it to them Washington football team fans. I want to say Redskins every damn time, but it always happens that way. So let's see who is in the chat. So we got Obey, what's going on, man? We have Trayvon Dixon in here. What's going on, guys? Harshery, what is going on, bro? Alex Samuel, 9/11, we will never forget. Shout out to my son Jarrell in his second year at Fort Bragg. Love you so much, Dad, bro. Yeah, most of my family was in the military. So good luck to you. Good luck to your son, man. I mean, a lot of kids out there, fighting, and I'm just hoping everyone stays safe and everyone's doing well. So, Alex, appreciate you being in here, bro. Appreciate you being in here. Eagles fan for 37 years here. I made it through the Rich Kotite years. That's crazy, man. The Rich Kotite years. That's crazy. We're good, man. We're good. Kobe Bryant, JR24 says, I'm new and coming for the wrench. Coming for the wrench. We'll see, bro. We'll see. D6, what's going on, bro? Hope you're having a good day. Early bird. Been an Eagles fan since '83, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Got some old timers in here. Not old timers, but you know what I mean. Jock Talk, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? I hope everyone is doing well today. Just going through all. Dagger, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Jock says, "Hey Joey, that great logo at start. Yeah, the logo, bro. Got a logo finally. I actually hired somebody to make this logo. If you see, I want him to kind of put some little bit of an upgrade. So got a logo now, so which is pretty good. So appreciate it. We have a super chat for BLSG, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. Ed says, "What's up, Joey 672? How are you doing? Can't wait for Eagles football in 2 days. I know it's been crazy just sitting here waiting. I mean, I think we could all agree with BLSG right now that this next day is going to be so slow. I mean, I hope it goes by fast. You guys just stay busy. Don't look at your phones all day. Just obviously there's a final injury report coming out. I mean, we probably won't get that before the game, but just sit there, do what you got to do, and just chill out, man, because we're all waiting for this game on Sunday. We need to beat the Washington football team. Oh God, I can't wait till next week when I don't have to say that name anymore. But the super chat, thank you very much, BLSG, for that super chat. Much appreciated, man. If you guys haven't liked this video, please hit the like button. If you guys have not, more content is on the way. If you guys haven't subscribed, please. It's free, and hey, we go over Eagles content pretty much every day. It's pretty much it's a lot of uploads every day. So always got content coming out for you guys, obviously. So appreciate everybody being here today. Lord says hype and at work, man. Definitely, bro. I know you get home soon. Turbotastic, what's up, man? How you doing? The Redskins D-line could be a problem. It is a problem. I mean, what you have on that D-line right now with Jonathan Allen. Let me just go over all the names so I don't forget. Montez Sweat had a good year last year. I think he had like 8 sacks last year. Chase Young, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat. It's good. It's good. Linebacker Sean Dion Hamilton, middle linebacker John Bostic, outside linebacker Kevin Pierre-Louis. Okay, cornerback. Now you have Kendall Fuller, and Ronald Darby. Look, you can have, Ronald Darby might benefit from that Redskins defensive line, but it depends what happens with this offensive line going into Sunday. There's a lot to really look at right now. So, Eagles 795, what's going on, bro? I hope you're having a good night tonight. Jock says Joey preached and told everyone about Washington, no names. I did, man. I did. Infamous 2K, Joey, I've always watched your lives late. Glad I'm awake and here. Hey, I appreciate it, man. You know what? Back in, when I was working a lot later, I used to do these very late streams. But for now on, I think I'm going to do my Q&As probably every Friday night or Saturday. Depends on what I'm doing. But mostly Friday night would probably be a good point to do that. Kobe Bryant J24 says, if I was Washington cornerback, I would be having nightmares just thinking about us, honestly. I mean, now we know that Jalen Reagor is back in the lineup for the Philadelphia Eagles. Very excited. Hopefully John Hightower gets some chances. JJ, there's a lot to look forward to, guys. JJ Arcega-Whiteside. JJ Arcega-Whiteside is another name that, we weren't happy with the pick. And he had a lot of issues last year, JJ. So, he didn't know where he was lining up in this offense. We had Carson Walsh as our wide receiver coach. We had Mike Rowe as our OC. So putting these players in perspective, to win on the football team on the football field, it wasn't really good. We weren't using these players to their strengths. We had no idea what we were doing. So yeah, it should be fantastic. Can't wait until Sunday. Just so all these guys, Greg Ward gets his chance as I'm hoping a starter in the slot. I'm hoping it's going to be Reagor, Deshaun, and Greg Ward. That's what I'm hoping for. Or they want to sprinkle, maybe put John Hightower in the slot. I mean, they're definitely going to sprinkle him in. I got to see some of these new guys in here. So, D6 says, do you think Corey can return to his former self? He's already injured again. Yeah, unfortunately, that was just a heartbreaker. So, Clement, what was it, his tendon or it was his hamstring or whatever it was, lower body injury. Unfortunately, that happened. So now the Eagles are most likely going to bring up another running back to this roster. It's going to be Elijah Holyfield or Michael Warren. I saw Michael Warren practicing, I think, 2 days ago. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but we just need to see in the meantime of what's going on. But they need to they're definitely going to move up a bruiser back for this game. Hopefully Elijah Holyfield or Michael Warren. So a lot of good things from Elijah Holyfield. I think I've seen more tape on Elijah Holyfield. That's why I kind of feel more comfortable. They threw a screen to him in a scrimmage, and he literally just made the first guy miss, made a linebacker miss him. I mean, for a big guy, he's got a nice little jump cut ability, make guys miss, and go up and be physical. And Deuce Staley says a lot of good things about Elijah Holyfield, the passion. He runs with the ball really angry. I think that's where it really comes into perspective. Honestly, Jordan Howard left a tweet today when he was in Miami, and he said always repping, and a lot of Eagles fans gave him a lot of respect for being here, and just throwing it out there because he left a tweet today. D says, how do you feel about putting Ertz on the block if Goddard shines? I think Goddard's already shined, bro. I think it's already pretty much said and done. I think Zach Ertz is not here. I think this is his last year as an Eagle. He's not going to get traded by the trade deadline. I think after this year, he's got, 1 more year, 2 more years left on his contract. They're probably going to trade him. This way it'll be a lot cheaper for another team to pick him up and then extend him later on. So we got to look out for that as well. Corey Wright says, Joey, how many yards do you think Carson will have this year? I'm thinking over 4,000, probably 4,200 yards. I'm thinking 35 to 40 touchdowns. maybe like 8 picks this year. So that's where I have him at right now. Alex Amos, I haven't checked the time. Is it 1 p.m. game? Yes, it is. Matt, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day, good night tonight. Appreciate you being here, dude. TurboTastic says Kendall Fuller is most likely not going to play, so they're going to have to rely on their D-line very heavily. Well, yeah, Turbo, I was going over some of that before of the lineup. Kendall Fuller was having some knee issues, so honestly, you're only going to have Ronald Darby. I don't know who's behind Kendall Fuller right now, but it's not looking good. Cornerbacks are not good this week for the Redskins, for the football team. Jesus, I can't get it out. I can't say the normal name. I can't do it. So I'm hoping that the D line. Look, we got away with having a really good pass rush in 2017, and these past few years we've been getting a good pass rush and having average to below average corners. You know what I mean? Having Jalen Mills at corner and Ronald Darby was horrible, and and Ronald Darby, like a lot of the times he'd be in the right spot. And then his size just makes a huge difference. He's a small corner, so we know his weakness. His weakness is double moves and just speed going upfield, and guarantee he'll get a holding call in this game come Sunday. That's definite. But safety wise, not looking too good either. It's not. It's really not looking good. But we'll see. We have a super chat from Jersey Boy. Thank you for the super chat, bro. So he says, glad to hear Rager is back. The kid is tough. Hope he gets a touchdown. Eagles 31-14. Good score, man. That's a very good score. Jersey Boy, thank you for the super chat, bro. Much appreciated, man. Jalen Rager being back is just, I can't believe it. Like, someone's actually coming back from injury fast. This is what happens when you have a lot of older guys on your team, because the older you get, a lot of these older guys in the NFL cannot heal quick. I don't know if it's this. I don't know if Rager. They made it seem like it was really bad. The media made it seem like the shoulder tear was really bad, and then all of a sudden, like, it went from it was 3 weeks, then went to 1 to 2 weeks, and then went to a week, and then now it was like he might be playing Sunday. So now he's not even on the injury report. He comes back. Jalen Rager. Did you see the audible? The Philadelphia Eagles put up a video of Jalen Rager today and burning people. I mean, just crazy. I know it's just practice, but absolutely amazing. Thank you for the super chat, Jersey Boy. Do appreciate it, man. Let's see. John Fisher, man. How you doing, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Go Bird says that Redskins D-line is stupid. They're good. That D-line is good. It is a good D-line. No. I think Jonathan Allen is definitely a rising star. We got to see what Chase Young is going to do out there. Obviously, he had a really good camp with the Washington football team. I can't still call them that. I like to say Redskins just to say it. It's a lot easier. Payne, the Rob Payne, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But it depends what our offensive line is doing right now, because I don't know if Lane Johnson's playing. Lane Johnson had surgery in August to clean up his knee scrape or whatever it was. He had a scope go through his knee and clean up whatever he had to get clean up in his knee. But, apparently Doug Pearson likes Nate Herbig a lot at right tackle. Matt Pryor at right guard, and then have Matt Pryor at right tackle. I don't know. That is pretty much the plan right now with this team, and I don't know. For right now, we just have to see. Like, I really hope Lane is back, but I feel like he's not going to be. But I really hope he is. Like, I'm hoping that he is back. I'd rather not. I mean, who knows? Maybe we need to let some of these younger offensive linemen shine in this game. But here's the thing, though. The thing is, we have so much speed at this wide receiver core right now that if Carson does seem to get, if he's in some series where he's getting pressured pretty easily, they could throw something quick to one of these guys in open space and make something happen. Because I'm guarantee you right now with Deshaun Jackson, could be an inside route, could be something really quick to Rager. It doesn't matter what it is. I think that speed and Carson Wentz extending plays on his feet will make a huge difference with this game coming up. So Turbo says Matt Pryor, I think, will hold his own, but Nate Herbig is a big question mark. Yeah, 100% agree, man. 100% agree. Nate Herbig could play 4 positions, but how good could he play 4 positions on the offensive line? Not really sure at this point. Jersey Boy, what's up, Shakes? Week 1, us here. Let's go. Definitely, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait. You know how it is, dude. We're gonna go down there. We're gonna go down to DC and take care of business. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna take care of business. MSUK, do you think we'll be running double tight end sets week 1? Probably. It will. It probably will happen. I don't doubt it. We use both of these guys all the time in Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. I think so. But you know what? This team is going to change over time, guys. Like, we're not going to be doing a lot of these teams, a lot of these offensive teams in the NFL don't run 2 tight end sets anymore, guys. Like, a lot of guys don't have 2 tight ends that they use every game. And we do it because we exploit weaknesses. Like, we don't have to depend on 2 tight end sets anymore, even though it does help. We don't need to do it, but I definitely see us doing it, definitely. Bashir, Bashir Randall, what's going on, man? I hope you're having a good night tonight, bro. T24 Mamba, I'm playing that Madden 21. Oh, damn. I played it for free for a few hours. Nidro says, what's good, bro? What's good, Philly fan base? Let's go. It's game time. Nathan, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good night. Yep, I can't wait for Sunday, bro. Very excited for it. Alex Samuel says, what's good? What about the running back from Detroit? Jason Huntley. Jason Huntley is, I don't know what they're doing with him. I mean, I have a feeling that he's going to be on special teams. I have a feeling Jalen Reagor is going to be on punt returns. Jason Huntley might be on punt returns, but I'm seeing kick returns out of him. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to see where they throw that kid. That kid definitely has a future in the NFL right now. I think there's some good things coming from him. He had a very good training camp with the Lions before he was put on waivers. Obviously, the Lions are pretty stacked at running back, getting Adrian Peterson. They have Kerryon Johnson. I think they drafted a running back this year as well. So they're pretty stacked at running back. That's why they didn't keep him. They put him on waivers. The Eagles pick him up and did a good job there. D6 says, what do you think about Marcus Epps changing his jersey? It is what it is. He changed his jersey number. Nothing crazy. And on the depth chart, latest depth chart for the safety position, Marcus Epps is actually in front of Kavon Wallace right now. So don't know what's going on with Kavon Wallace. He did make some plays during training camp, but I don't know. We just need to see this progress and to see how it goes. You know what I mean? Vigals TV, Eagles wearing their all-white jerseys. They're wearing white on white. Definitely, bro. Definitely. John Fitter said, new logo is sick. Thanks, man. I do appreciate it. I wish you guys could see it better, but he made me into a superhero. Go Birds to trade Ertz for a linebacker. I give it time for the linebackers right now, man. I give it time for the linebackers because, we need to see what these guys could do first. Like, we got to play a few games. There's a lot of hype in Duke Riley. There's a lot of hype in TJ Edwards. TJ Edwards was at the top of the depth chart. Could be Edwards, Riley, and Nathan Gary. Davion Taylor, our third-round pick, that's unfortunate. He didn't have a good camp. It might take him a year. He might have to be. He's probably going to be a project after this year. So give him till next year, I think, or maybe not. You never know what can happen. But I see Davion Taylor probably getting into the lineup a lot closer next year on the depth chart. TurboTax says, do you think we limit Reagor's snaps to limit him to injury? I don't know what they're doing. Doug was actually asked that question today at his press conference, and I think he said, he said it's always a possibility, but I mean that was pretty much it. But I don't know. They don't want to give the news out if they're not going to say, oh, we're going to give him a lot of snaps. We're gonna, you know what I mean? They don't want to give the Washington football team, information on who they're keeping out, who's going to be in. That's why these day-to-day players right now are most likely going to play. Hopefully, Lane Johnson, the most important one. Javon Hargrave, the defensive tackle we signed this year, is still out right now. So it's getting kind of crazy right now. It's getting kind of crazy because I don't know if he's going to be in the lineup. Derek Barnett, he has not had a good. Obviously, he was out during training camp for a long amount of time. A good amount of time. So it's hard to really say right now what's going to happen with this defensive line going into this game. But what I'm really happy about with this defensive line is on top of this night and day secondary that Howie Roseman has put together with Nickel Roby Coleman, Darius Slay. It's a different story, guys. Like if I know our defensive line is a little hurt right now, but maybe they're not because Derek Barnett said he should be coming back the first week. Javon Hargrave put on his Instagram he'll be back week 1. He'll be fine. So I'm not really sure. These guys could be coming into play. But with that secondary behind them, it's going to be a lot harder. And yeah, we're going to hopefully do some damage. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's see. Nathan Rose says 34. Matt Week says wouldn't be funny if we score 34-20, same as Chiefs against Texans. I don't know, man. I'm not. You know, for the first game, I just want the guys to get into a rhythm right now of what they're doing. I just want these guys getting into a rhythm. That's like the most important thing I want them to do right now, just because, you know, I'm not worried about getting over 30 points. Do I want it? Of course, I want them to score over 30 in this game. Like, to be a good team, you got to score over 30 points. We can't be scoring 20 points a game. Can't happen. You're not going to win football games. So I'm hoping that this team in the future, especially with the secondary, get more picks this year. We got to stop with these drop picks. That's what's hurting us too. Putting our offenses in a good position every week is very important. Nathan says 34-21 Philly. Okay. Jock says it's funny every team has players out this week, but all they talk about is Eagles. I know. We're going to lose this game because of injuries, and that's all the Redskin fans have to really say. Turbo says George Kittle has been playing with a minor labrum tear for the past 3 years. I think he's turned out pretty good. Yeah, I know. I heard that. And I heard it was worse than Jalen Reagor's as well, and he's playing phenomenal. John Fisher, the new logo is bad. Thanks, bro. Matt Week says, Jock, they love focusing on us instead of themselves. That's how it always is, man. Jock says, yes, that's true. Let's see. King James III, what's going on, bro? I think Lane Johnson's going to play week 1. Fletcher Cox did like Fletcher Cox did last season. He got healthier as the season progressed. Yeah, you know, a lot of these guys are going to be rusty. Derek Barnett's going to be rusty. But you know what? It might be perfect for them because these other guys, like, we had no preseason games. No teams had preseason games, so maybe it's to their advantage that none of these other players in the league have played preseason games. So it could be to their advantage as well. Frankie Mayer says, is Hargrave out? For how long? I don't know. He's supposed to be back the first week. He's supposed to be back for the first game, but it just says he just hasn't been practicing, and that's pretty much it right now. Reaper Town, what's going on, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight, man. Thanks for coming in. Kogan 73, Ed Oliver talking like the Eagles shouldn't show up. Let me tell you, Ed Oliver is a very, very good YouTuber for the Redskins. Love Ed Oliver. Love his content. But he has said some things about this team that is not true. And the one thing that they're emphasizing is these injuries that we do have. I don't know what they're thinking because they think we have the same team we've had the past few years, which we don't. The Eagles actually have more speed on this offense. We're set at running back with depth. Offensive line, we're shifting people around, but we're just going to have to play it out. The offensive line just going to have to play it out. Our secondary is night and day, okay? Night and day from the past few years. So, Jock says Big V is out for the Lions. Guess he still had Eagles in him. Oh, I didn't even know that. That sucks for him, man. That sucks for him. Jonas, what's going on? My guy Joey 672, what's good, bro? How's your night going? Ready for Eagles football this Sunday? Let's go, Birds. Thank you, man. I'm very excited, dude. Very excited. I'm just I'm waiting for one more day to get by so we can get through this. Yo Aspire says, the only way I see us having a chance of losing the game if Lane doesn't play, the no-names D-line is the only thing that they have. I'm only worried about this defensive line for the Redskins. Other than that, that's it. But obviously Carson, obviously the Eagles front office and Doug knows about this defensive line, which is very good. But if they have bad corners, and I think it's worse than the corners we've had, I think it's pretty bad. And if they're losing, if they're down a corner and they only have Ronald Darby out there, it's even worse. It's worse than what it is right now. So I'm just keeping this Redskins depth chart up right now. Landon Collins at safety, he does not deserve the money he's getting. Really horrible. I've never liked Landon Collins. He's a great blitzer. He's good against the run, but he can't cover. His coverage is not good. It's not good at all. Do not like Landon Collins whatsoever. Not at all. Turbo says, so with us getting Jason Huntley, we only traded a third for Darius Slay. Pretty much, right? Yes, pretty much. So that took away a pick. So Young Rufus, yeah, that logo is pretty fire. Thanks, bro. Do appreciate it, man. Thank the guy who made it for me, and I pretty much told him what I wanted, and he made it for me, and it looked pretty fantastic. So shout out to him. Kobe Bryant said, I feel like the injuries do it just make us stronger when everyone comes back, like Will Parks, Watkins. It's just going to add fuel to the fire, and it does. It does. Watkins is on short-term IR. Will Parks, might be out 6 weeks. I don't know. They said it might be a little bit longer. Got a hamstring injury. Hamstrings are very lingering injuries. But Will Parks is probably one of the most underrated guys on this team right now. Jim Schwartz was going to use Will Parks all over the field, was going to use him for Denver the past 4 years. Will Parks was moving from linebacker to outside, inside corner, free safety, strong safety. He's moved everywhere. Obviously, he's listed as a safety, but he was going to be a moving piece for the Eagles. But hopefully down the line, with it still a good record, we get him back. We add more to this defense, and we'll do a good job. So, and Quez Watkins had a really good camp. I think Hightower had a better camp, but Quez still had a great camp. I think he scored about 5 touchdowns in the end zone, red zone. Did a really good job. So, Doc says they need to roll out more. Carson is deadly on the move. Definitely. I think the chemistry is there with all these wide receivers. But, no, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, when he's on the move, the speed of these receivers is going to make a huge difference for this offense. And Miles Sanders is another guy that can go out for passes. So you'd be seeing him lurking around. Everyone's upfield right now because we have so much speed, plus our tight ends and Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. You know what? And one of these running backs can get a little dump-off pass, get a lot of chunk yardage from that. So I don't know what the Washington football team is going to do, who they're going to cover, but that's their problem. I just don't see them. I don't know what they're going to do at this point. Eagles 795 says, I'm not trading Ertz, period. Too reliable. I understand, man. Trust me, if I can keep Ertz here, I would. If there was a chance to keep Zach Ertz, I would do it. But the problem is just what it's guys. It's the cap space. Like it's not that the Eagles don't want him. It's the cap space. Like we can only control what we can control. Lane Johnson restructured his contract to give Jason a little bit of a bump up, which wasn't much of a bump up, but and he gave away money for the future of this team as well. You know what I mean? Because he's all about winning. You know what I mean? He tweeted out saying, "I'm all about winning," and that's great to have a selfless player like that. Now, Nathan Riddle says, Doug said he wasn't going to play Rieger unless he was 100% healthy. I believe so. If he's playing, I assume he won't be limited, but who knows? I don't think he's limited, man. They're practicing him right now like he's going to be starting Sunday. I mean, he's pretty much going crazy right now. Going crazy, so. Let's see. Brooklyn and Tarrant, thank you for doing things like this. Just go off work. Wanted to share my hype with someone else. Thanks, man. Hey, dude, appreciate it, Brooklyn. Much appreciated, man. I'm glad that you came in and glad you watch and support the show. So very much appreciated, man. I like doing these live streams for everybody. Yo, Speed, what's going on, bro? 6-3 Washington. 6-3 Washington. Damn. Sparks, what's going on, bro? Turbo says every team is going to be rusty the first quarter, so don't be surprised if there is false starts or offsides. It might happen. It probably will happen. I just want these guys to get off to a fast start, a couple plays after a series, see what happens with this team. I have a feeling the Eagles are going to want the ball. So if they win the coin toss, they will want the ball badly. I think they're going to go on the offense before anything. Sparks says, Jalen Rigger, I'm really happy with him. He is playing, showing he want to play. He's got a lot of heart, a lot of determination. I can't really complain about Jalen Reagor at all. Jersey Boy says, not worried about the pass rush. Keep Carson on the move, and we're going to be fine. This is an ideal matchup for us. Can't wait to see Reagor play. Hope he gets a touchdown. I hope so, too, and I think he will. Redskins win 6-3. Low-scoring game, huh? It's going to be a low-scoring game all game. I don't think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm not saying it's going to be really high, but I don't think it's going to be like that. I don't think it's going to be like that at all. 50 people in the chat, guys. If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe if you guys have not. A lot of Eagles content coming. If you haven't put a like on this video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out with the content, pushing it out there. So much appreciated for that. Let's see. Sparks, Landon Collins had one good year with the Giants. Pretty much. I was never a Landon Collins fan, ever. I thought his coverage was bad. His blitzing is fantastic against the run. His tackling is good. But his zone coverage, it's not great. It's not really that great. Brock of America, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Doing good, man. Doing good. Big D said, I got the Skins by 2 touchdowns. Okay. Sparks says, BD, I'll bet $100 the Eagles won't lose by 2 touchdowns. Turo says, and the Washington football team don't have stable run game with AP and Darius Geis being cut. Yeah, they're relying on a rookie running. They're relying on a rookie running back right now. That's pretty much trying to be a dual threat back for them. Small, fast guy. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know what he's going to bring to the table at the NFL level. I'm not sure. They're going to experiment with him and see what they could do with him to see if he's something. Obviously losing Darius Geis, losing AP, which I know that Ron Rivera wanted to move on because it's his regime now. They signed him and then they let him go later on. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see how their running game goes. Jonas Espinal says, I like the new rule of the 16-player practice squad. Hope to see this rule next year. I think it will, man. I think we'll keep going with it. I do like it. And you could protect practice squad players as well from not getting picked up from other teams as well. Matt, I'm excited for Sunday too, bro. Jeff says, first play of the game, Eagles are throwing a bomb to Jalen. I have a feeling they're going to bomb it like they did. They did it last year as well. I think they did it last year. I'm not sure. Brooklyn Terrence says, if Jalen Mills plays the way he did against Gronk in Super Bowl, he's going to be a sticky safety. I hope he does, man. I hope, he had a really good camp. He had a very, very good camp. He's going to bring something different to the safety room. Obviously, losing Malcolm Jenkins. We're over that now. We're moving on. And Jalen Mills and Ronnie McLeod are going to take the reins. And we'll have 3 safety sets, too. So look for Marcus Epps getting some reps. Maybe Kavon Walsh. You never know at this point. Spark says, okay, what's your Twitter? I'm being serious. King James says, I think Jalen's injury, among others, was a smokescreen for Ron Rivera's game plan. Yeah, probably. There's a lot of smokescreens. These day-to-day injuries are all smokescreens, so you got to look out for those as well. Oh, Monty VJ, what's going on? I hope they put Ronald Darby on D-Jack. We'll see, man. It doesn't matter if they put Ronald Darby because if there's another corner that they have that's not going to be out, I don't know what's going to happen at this point. I'm not really sure, but, if Kendall Fuller can't play, then, I'm not saying – I think with Kendall Fuller, they're still weak right now. But I think without Kendall Fuller, it's going to be nighttime. You guys ready to lose to the Rams? Oh, yeah, I think the Cowboys play Sunday night. I forgot against the Rams. But Big D said, I think it was a mistake to rush Rieger back. First player to land on that shoulder will put him out for the season. And we'll see what happens, man. They know better than we do. Big D says, Eagles get ready for the L. It's coming. Eagles starting 0-2. Okay, bro. Sparks, D, what's your Twitter? He ain't going to tell you. Big D said, Cowboys will win week 1 against Rams. We'll get back on track with a W against Philly. Nate says Darius Slayer's Terry McLaurin is going to be fun to watch. And you know what? That's the only receiver that we really have to worry about. Sims maybe, and he's good, but he's not nothing crazy. Slay is going to be lining up on McLaurin all game. So look out for that. Yo, Gregory Clementi, man, welcome back, bro. Joey, what's want to come in, say good luck in the season? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I appreciate you coming in. I haven't talked to you in a long time, man. Gregory Clementi is a Giants fan, by the way. Good friend of mine. But dude, Greg, man, thanks for coming in, dude. Haven't talked to you in a long time. Sparks, Big D, come on, do the bet. I think. God. See, Jordan Kun says, what's good, Joey? Hope you had a good day, my guy. Oh, great day, man. Great day. Just chilling out, ready for Eagles football this weekend. It's all that matters to me right now. Big D, the unknown of the Washington football team is what will kill the Eagles. Oh, I lost my spot. Dory says, Rieger's built different, unlike other people, cough, cough, guy on New York Jets. Oh, boy, throwing fire at the Jets. So a certain receiver that called Philadelphia a trash city. Yeah, Denzel Mims is not playing. Still injured. Not doing well. Mullins A says, Big D scared of the bet. Big D, why is that the only Eagles fans that think Rieger is good? We all know your fan base wanted CD. Let's see. Radskins with 10 sacks. Okay, bro. Stop. Brooklyn Terrence says, the irony of Darby's ankle being torn against the Redskins, and now he's playing for them. Yeah, it seems like everyone likes to pick up our scraps, man. Seems like it. Cedar Sanchez, the same way Dallas wanted Dallas Goedert. Turtle says, didn't Dallas want Jalen Hurts? Yep. Michael Rivera says, yo, it's Wary. Oh, Wary FN, but I changed my name. Awesome, man. I'll try to remember that, bro. But thank you for coming in, man. Sparks says, Terry torched us last year. Yes, he did. He torched us a lot last year. Michael Travella says, over under 2 sacks by Young. Love JP and he's first ballot Hall of Fame, but Young scares me, man. Got to protect Wentz. We'll see what happens. We'll see what he's all about. It's all we could do. Mullins, 80 says, Speed got zero confidence in the O-line. Big D says, Dallas never wanted Goddard. Only Eagles fans think that. Never did the Cowboys mention him ever. Michael Rivera says, can't wait for the game. Me neither, bro. I'm excited as hell. Sparks says, the only thing I'm worried about is our linebackers. Well, because it's a lot of unknown with the linebacker position right now. It's very unknown, but whoever we have out there, it's probably going to be T.J. Edwards and Duke Riley, Nathan Gary most likely. Probably my 3 right there. Davion Taylor probably not going to be playing much this year. As a third-round pick, he should be more of a role player this year, but unfortunately, camp wasn't good, so I guess we're going to go with those 3 guys, see how it happens. We just need to see what they do, man. That's all it is. This is how you develop guys. This is why you can't go to free agency and be like, oh, we need to get a free agent. You know what I mean? Like, if it was really bad, like we had nobody with any type of skill, I think Jim Schwartz would have at least said, there would have been something that they would have been doing, whoever on the free agent market. So we'll see. But Jock Cowboys wanted the draft in the 3rd round and never thought Eagles would take him in the 2nd. Nathan says the Eagles now have QBs better than Dak Prescott. Big D is going to be mad when Dak starts launching 15 yards ahead of everyone. D-Sig says to Dallas. One goes, thank God we didn't draft Mims. Thank God, man, right? I'm so happy we didn't do that. So happy we didn't do that. Almighty said, with our D-line, Haskins is going to have time to throw bombs to Terry. Definitely. And with the secondary involved as well, because now we don't have average to below average corners. We actually have a pretty good secondary with I think Avonte Max has always played well. He can play multiple positions, inside, outside, and safety as well. I do like Nicole Roby-Coleman and Darius Slay. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic with those guys. So the pass rush balances out with the cornerback position, the secondary as well. That's why it's a nice balanced defense with all positions. So it's good. Michael Rivera, Alfonso Smith. Oh God. Oh man. Big fish, little boat, just run the damn ball. And I think that's what we should do. We're going to see how that run game goes, man. Miles Sanders doing his thing out there with Boston Scott and whoever is going to be there with him. I don't know who they're putting in this lineup. I'm hoping they bring in, Elijah Holyfield. Michael Warren gets in there, hopefully. Sparks makes my day shutting a delusional fan up. Then Rizzo, if JP shuts Chase Young down, I'm going to be so hyped because that would be so huge. Yes, it would. We're going to see, man, what Chase Young is all about. We're going to see. We're going to see firsthand. Brooklyn Town, Foles should have got the Madden cover when he won the Super Bowl from the backup position. Yeah, unfortunately. Michael Rivera, Alfonso Smith out with a broken hip. D-Sigs, Jason Peters needs a... he's got to shut him down, man. Got to shut Chase Young down. Master P. What up, Joey? Eagles Nation. The time is almost near. Master P. What's going on? Master P. I had a birthday a few days ago. If you guys please wish Master P. happy birthday. I think turned 29 years old, man. Congratulations, man. And I've been watching your highlight videos as well, so appreciate that. Jocks, can't wait to see our D-line eat. I'm excited, man. What I'm really excited about with this D-line, look, if Javon Hargrave isn't there, look, Malik Jackson is in the building. When Javon comes back, Malik Jackson actually, Jim has actually thought about moving Malik Jackson outside, inside. I mean, Malik likes playing on the inside a lot better, of course, but Malik Jackson could play as a defensive end as well. Got a very powerful pass rush as well. So always a good thing to move this defensive line around. They put Brandon Graham on the inside. They put Fletcher Cox on the outside. They've done a lot of different things with this D-line. So it's you can move everybody around. So it's very exciting. These things, Dwayne Haskins better bring his KY jelly to FedEx Field because Fletcher has a surprise for him. He's going to give him his D-line. Oh, man. Jock says, hey, Pete out, what's up? Spark says, Big D saw 3 Cowboys Super Bowls. Damn you, my grandfather. Nathan says, I hope John Hightower sneaks his way into this game, does some good things for us if we increase his playing time. Nathan, that's what I'm hoping they do. I don't want to see John Hightower sitting on a sideline all game. I want them to at least move him in there and see what he could do. Master says, what's up, Jock? Michael Rivera says, so I think Rager going to get 54 yards and a touchdown. Awesome. I like the sound of that. Happy belated, bro. Sparks, Corey Clement is annoying with the injuries. Tell me about it. D6 says the D-line is going to eat like a ravaged, starved captive, his hands tied behind his back first into a rotisserie chicken. Oh, my God. Mike Rivera says D-line should do solid. I think they will. I think they'll have a good game. Nathan says Corey Clement practicing today makes me hopeful he will be fine. I haven't heard much about Corey Clement. I don't know if you guys heard any extra news about him other than the injury or what's going on with the injury. Please let me know what's going on. Match says appreciate it, y'all. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. No problem, man. Of course. Got to take care of the family, bro. Got to take care of the family. You know how it is. Mullins 80 says Eagles are going to have speed all over the field. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is crazy right now. We're not lacking anything really right now because when we haven't really had speed the past few years, we had nothing to replace that. We've gotten rid of guys like Shelton Gibson. Shelton Gibson is actually on the the Washington football team's practice squad. DeAndre Carter is on the Texans. He actually got a 4-year deal. He actually started, we released DeAndre Carter because we had injuries to another position. So we got rid of a lot of speed players over the years and couldn't really overcome that. And that's why we had to use 2 tight end sets and do stuff like that. So that's what happens. Austin Sports, Washington football team is going to beat the Eagles. Well, we'll see about that, bro. We'll see about that, bro. I don't know. Is there reasons why? Obviously, the Eagles are just a better team. The Eagles just have a better roster, and the Eagles flat out just have more resilience than any other team in the NFL. And that is the truth. Beast Boy Hughes, do you feel like we should have cut Sidney? I think we should have threw him in the fire. I think we throw him in the fire, bro. Like, Sidney Jones, like, when your cornerback coach goes up to the press conference and says, well, Sidney Jones has 3 things to learn, and he's literally putting rules down for him to learn more, that's not good. Sidney Jones already missed time. This is last year. This is last year of his contract. I mean, he's on the practice squad for the Jaguars now. Okay? He's on a practice squad. Now he's on the practice squad now. He didn't work out. The Eagles had enough. What? We can't excuse the injuries. We can't excuse those injuries anymore. Like, we can't excuse it. Oh, we'll just give him another year. We'll give him another year. We can't do it. Like, we have to draft corners every single year. We have to. Okay, that's what we have to do. But, no, I was glad. I wanted Sidney Jones on my 53-man roster. I had Sidney Jones cut. I had him cut. But I had Trevor Williams on the roster. But they both got cut because Rasul and Sidney Jones got cut. So it's been crazy. Gregory says, been working a lot and just life. I have the Eagles winning 28-21. That's awesome, bro. Thank you very much for that. I'm surprised. You said the Eagles were winning. But, hey, I'm not really sure, man. Roster-wise, I think the Giants have a better roster than the Steelers coming Monday Night Football this week. But I don't know. It depends on it's a brand-new coaching staff, so it really all depends on the play calling. It's really on the coaches now. They spent over like $90 million on players. I mean, you guys went after free agents like crazy this past year. So you guys just like spent money. Like the Jets did the same thing last year. They spent so much money, $123 million in guaranteed money to players, and nothing came about it. So now it's really all going to be about Joe Judge and just the rest of that squad. Jersey Boy, who should I start this week in fantasy, Breeze or Wentz? You're going to start Carson Wentz this week, bro. Beast Boy Q says we should have kept Howard as well. I do miss Jordan Howard, man. That is true. 100%. But it is what it is. He took more money to go to Miami. Good for him, man. He wanted to stay in Philly. It was the Eagles that didn't want him back. So, unfortunately, that's what happened. Brooklyn Terron says, do we honestly believe Alex Singleton is more deserving of a roster spot than Sidney Jones or Rasul Douglas? Is Alex Singleton on the roster? Yeah, he's on the roster. I don't know. Rasul Douglas needs a position change. I think if Rasul switched positions, he'd be on the roster. But as a cornerback, he didn't play horrible. He could play red zone and do stuff like that. He's a very lengthy, tall corner. But other than that, that's all you're really getting out of him. We can't afford to have him on the field or on this roster if someone else, is already here and beating him out of his job. Craig James, an unsung hero, a guy that we didn't really care about last year, a guy that tipped the ball in the end zone at the Green Bay game for Nigel Brown to get the closing win against Green Bay on that pick. We didn't really think too much of it. And then Jim Schwartz said the most improved player in this defense was Craig James. And if that's the case, and I'll listen to Jim Schwartz because I know he doesn't sugarcoat much of anything, then, hey, it is what it is, man. Guys are going to get beat, and that's how the game is. You know what I mean? I know the Eagles have let go of players over, the years, like, LJ Fort. Sorry, my nose is itchy. LJ Fort was a guy that I didn't want off this team. LJ Fort just got an extension last year with the Ravens. Stefan Wisniewski, a left guard that won the Super Bowl with us. Stefan Wisniewski goes to the Kansas City Chiefs and wins the Super Bowl. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just nuts right now. So, Spark says Houston offense was not it yesterday. No. You know what? I think it involves that Houston offense. They have the weapons, even if they don't have, look, I know they lost a receiver in a trade, but they still have weapons. They still have a lot of guys on that offense, okay? They have receivers, but the issue is, like, they weren't explosive. Will Fuller looked like crap. Will Fuller couldn't even run. I don't know if Will Fuller's just slow or the play calling or the route combinations were bad, but whatever plays they're doing is not helping Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson's balls didn't look good either. When he was throwing over, like, he was getting pressured all game, and it just looked horrible. It just looked really bad. Michael Rivera says we got 3 good running backs, Scott Sanders and Clement. So if Clement gets injured, I think we are fine. And I think they'll add another running back to the roster this week. That's pretty much what's going on. So there's 48 people in the chat, guys. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please join the Shake Squad family if you guys have not. You're going to do plenty of Eagles content. We have Eagles content every day. So if you haven't checked any videos, please check them out. Subscribe to the channel. And we're going to keep rolling here with this. Guys, haven't put a like on this video, hit the like button if you guys haven't. It really does help me out a lot. The support has been unreal. Heading for 10,000 subscribers, which would be a crazy milestone for this channel. And once that happens, I will have more surprises coming out for this channel once that happens, when the time does come. Alex Samuel probably has a good idea of what that is, but appreciate everybody being here tonight on a stream. Mullins80 said, I think Duke Riley will do good at linebacker in our system. Yeah, I think so. And you know what? Jim Schwartz had good things to say about him because Duke came in during the trade deadline last year and really didn't know much of, he was getting used to the team, and it was just, we were in the motion with the season already, so it was harder for him to do anything. But with the whole offseason, he's been one of the top special teams players on this team, plus playing really well. With those 2 scrimmages we did have, and Duke Riley has been standing out to the coaching staff, so we'll see what happens. Nathan says, I think we're going to see a lot of tip picks from the defense flying around. I think we might have a no-fly zone in Philly this year, and I hope so, man, because I think we need more picks. We've been dropping picks. Past few years have been pretty bad. We've been dropping easy picks, put our offense in position to win football games, and I think we could do it with Darius Slay. Nicole Roby-Coleman is just a master craftsman at the slot corner position, so we have a lot of good things going on with that. Michael Rivera says, hell yeah, boys, I got cookies. Spark says, I love Dan Orlovsky. Kobe Bryant, JR24 says, Fuller is out for the Redskins, even with him opposing teams, include us, still average 3,823 yards than their own team, 2,810. Their pass defense is absolutely terrible. Damn. So Kendall Fuller is officially out for the Redskins, okay? Yeah, it's not looking good over there right now. It's not. With all the speed we have on the, it's just such a blessing to have speed this year. Like, we actually have speed with these receivers this year. Like, it's good to sit back and just say, man, we have speed in this offense, and they're healthy and they're here, and that's all that matters. And I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. Love to have speed with this offense. It's fantastic. And I can't wait until Sunday. I can't wait to see these guys in Eagles green on the field and just ready to dunk on the Washington football team and shut these fans up, because I've watched enough from some of these guys that really don't know what they're talking about with this Eagles football team right now. Michael Travell says, if the Eagles don't want to re-sign Ertz, would you want us to have him ride out the season or trade him before the deadline week 8? Would love to keep him, but if we're not, wouldn't we want a future pick? Definitely. I don't think the trade deadline is certain. If we're having a good year, I don't know if that's going to be the right thing for the Eagles to do. I probably wouldn't do that. I'd probably trade him right after the season. Get some good compensation. He's on the roster for another, 2 years. It's going to be a lot cheaper for another team, obviously money-wise, but they'll have to give up something. It's, a lot of people don't like me being happy about it, but it's all about our situation, guys. Like, if we have no choice but to trade him, we have to trade him. Like, he's reliable on the routes, but look, our offense is changing. We're getting speed on the outside with receivers. Look, if we needed Zach Ertz a lot of the times because we had no speed, with Dallas Goedert here just made it a lot better. But Dallas Goedert could start for another team right now. Losing Ertz, yeah, it's going to blow, but at the same time, like, if we literally can't do it, Howie can't create cap space. He can create cap space to pay Ertz, but at the end of the day, like, we got to pay other positions. Like, we need more guys. Like, we need to sign other guys. Like, like, we need to stop paying guys. Like, I know Zach Ertz is a different story because he's like family to this team, but they need to get to the business aspect of it, that you can't start rewarding guys. The problem is they should have had a fast receiver crew in 2018. 2018, they should have got younger after that Super Bowl. They shouldn't have kept everybody, which, that's what they did. And unfortunately, we had more injuries in 2018. Then 19 was just horrible. Over 10 guys on IR, horrible, couldn't do anything. But you can't pay somebody, and I'm not just talking about Zach Ertz. You can't pay somebody because they did something well a few years ago. You know what I mean? Zach Ertz is consistently good every single year, okay? The only reason Zach Ertz broke that reception record is because we had no one else to throw to. Because if we did, he probably wouldn't have broke that record with, 83 receptions, whatever it was. Like, probably wouldn't have happened, to be honest with you. Probably wouldn't have. But, Zach Ertz, unfortunately, should we be paying him Travis Kelce money? I mean, I'm looking at Travis Kelce in that game the other night, and, like, he's catching a screen pass middle of the field, and he's running by guys like it's nothing. Zach Ertz, if Zach Ertz had some speed to him, like, it would make more sense to put some more money in him, but Jesus, like, he's just here for the routes, and that's it. There's only very few times where he gets some yak yards. I mean, that's pretty much it right now. But I understand what you're saying, though. But as for me, I'd wait till next year. Honestly, that would just be me right now. That would be me. Kevin DePrince says, are you going to stream the game? Not this week. By week 2, I'll be streaming the game. I'm actually going to Boston. I have connections. I usually get tickets from – there's a couple that me and my girlfriend know that own about 4 seats. And we buy seats off them at a discounted rate. So – what we do is we buy the tickets off them. So I'm actually going to their house in Boston this weekend. So I won't be posting any videos tomorrow. Sunday I'll post something after the game, and that's pretty much it. And then Monday we'll get back down to business for the next week. So by week 2 I'll be streaming the whole entire game week 2. That's the plan right now. Brooklyn Town says no way to get rid of Ertz. He would destroy us. He would destroy us on any other team. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. He's going to get traded, guys. I'm telling you, he's not going to be on this team. I'm just letting you guys know because I don't want to hear from anybody like, I won't be surprised if they get rid of him. I won't, because there's no way they're paying him and paying Goddard after his contract's done. It's not happening. You're not going to pay two. So you're telling me you'd rather take out I almost called him Goddard's. You'd rather take out Goddard? Would you rather get rid of Goddard? I mean, that makes no sense. I'd be pissed if they got rid of Goddard. I'd be pissed off like crazy. No joke, pissed off. Sparks said Rasul already on highlight reels in the bad way. And number 2, when I put up that video of Rasul getting burned by DJ Moore, it wasn't to clown on Rasul Douglas. I just put it up there because someone actually put that video up on Twitter, and then I took that video and I released it, say, oh my God, like Rasul still can't cover anybody during practice for the Panthers. But at least he's actually on the roster, so that's good for him at least. Greg Clementi says, I just don't think Washington football team is good enough yet, and Haskins is very questionable. I know that Wentz can get the job done. I think the obvious answer for Haskins last year, his deep ball is good, but he has missed a lot of opportunities on wide open passes last year. He did it probably over 15 times where he had wide open guys. So I don't know how much better he is this year, how he's doing with pressure in his face, but we're just going to have to see. Matt says, Mickey from Rocky said, we're going to eat some lightning and we're going to crack thunder. Love it. Big D said the Eagles finished third in the NFC behind the Giants and 2 and Boys at 1. Oh, well, I'm not surprised you said Cowboys at 1. Leno says, should I start Rieger over Hollywood Brown? Who are the Ravens? Who are the Ravens playing this week? Then I'll probably tell you. D6 says Rasul Douglas would make a great, strong safety. I think he would, too. I think we all agreed on that at one point. Nathan says Rasul Douglas got absolutely torched by DJ Moore in practice today for a deep ball. Absolutely deserving of being cut. It's just unfortunate, bro. Beast boy, I have no issues with Rasul Douglas. I have nothing. He did good for us. He won a bowl for us. He came in when he had to. He made plays. And look, he is one corner we've had that didn't give up during games. Like, he would lose, he would get catches over his head, and he'd come back swinging, man. He'd make a tackle next play. Like, he's a fighter. He's a guy that just never gave up. So, Beachbook, can you give me more insight on Davion Taylor? He's a freak with the 40 time, but outside of that, he sounds too raw from outside looking in. I just don't think he's had the opportunity. I mean, he's probably had opportunity, but he hasn't really shined to the coaches. I don't think he's a bust. I don't think he's anything like that. I just think he needs to just have more time with the team, okay? This is a guy that I don't think he played high school football. I think he played like a game of high school football and went straight to college. So, I mean, look, I don't think that's the reason, but I just think he's just one of those projects that needs more time. That's just how it is. That's just what it is right now, unfortunately. Spark says, I'd much rather have Howard over Clement. I mean, I would too, definitely. D6 says, Will Fuller was running like he had socket wrench up his... Will Fuller, man, he didn't look fast. Unless they were not putting it, like they didn't have him on one go route. I mean, just to put something deep, I mean, he looked horrible. I didn't see any of the other receivers. I saw, what's his damn name? I'm forgetting his damn name. Brandon Cooks, like, he looks just... He don't look like he used to look when he was with the Saints. He's been injured way too many times. He's been injured 3 times. I mean, just badly. Beastbug, and also who else can't stand John McMullen or Elliott? They are not good representation of the Eagles community. They talk about us like we're ungrateful. Yeah, I know. They put out some bad tweets. Brandon Price says, what's up, Joey? I'm pumped for Sunday, bro. Me too, Brandon, dude. I hope you're pumped, dude. I hope you're pumped because I'm pumped. I'm getting ready for Sunday. I can't wait. The Rieger show and the Deshaun Jackson show and the Carson Wentz show. The Carson Wentz getting his name back into the league show come Sunday. That's what's happening. Brandon Price says, Eagles win 35-20. I like it. Brooklyn says, everybody take a second to like and do right by Philly. Yes. Do right by Philly, man. Do right by Philly. Spark says it would make my day if we shut the no-names out. I love it. Everyone's calling them the no-names now. D6 says, I'm so happy McCown is still around. Me too, man. Practice squad quarterback. You never know. But, hey, I'm glad. He's got, like, more freedom because I don't think he has to be at the games. I don't think practice squad guys have to be at the games. I'm not sure. You practice and you go home, and that's it. He makes $12,000 a week, which is a good paycheck for him, and he stays around this team. And he's a good teacher. I see him being a very good coach down the line. Boy Q says Goddard is better than Ertz. In some aspects, he is, but they're two different tight ends. They are two different tight ends. Spark says stream is lagging so bad for me. It might be you. I'll check it right now, but it might be you. Red Dragon, did you hear about Ertz being frustrated about contract situation? Yes, I did, Red. Both sides are not coming. They don't want to pay him. They don't want to give him top tight end money. They don't want to do it. Does he deserve it? Yes, but with our cap situation, we can't. That's what everyone's like. Everyone's thinking like the Eagles don't want him here. Of course, their teams always want their players here. Okay, 9 out of 10 times, players want to keep players that want to get paid a lot here and keep them in their on their NFL roster. But if they can't, they can't. It is what it is. Let's go Birds HD. What's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Let's go Birds. I also started a YouTube channel, and you're one of the inspirations behind it. Yo, I appreciate it, man. Very much appreciate it, dude. I'm glad. I've heard that from a couple people, and it's crazy because I'm not trying to be the best YouTuber. I'm not trying to be anything. All I am is a fan. All I am is I'm one of you guys, but I just make videos and that's it, and pretty much put my point down. So I appreciate being. My nose is really itchy. I don't know why. Okay, it's kind of pissing me off. Okay, my rest. Oh, what do you think about the wide receivers in this game? Like as in the Washington football team receivers? Are you talking about our receivers? I mean, their receivers. Terry McLaurin is the only guy I'm really looking for. Other than that, you shut McLaurin down. It's gonna be a long day. D6 says, if we can lose Malcolm, we can lose Ertz. It stings, but it has to be done for the sake of the team. And that's bottom line. I think D6, number one fan, said it straight up. Straight up said it. Losing Malcolm sucked. I was at work when I heard the news. I got in my car and made a video, and I was really upset about it. I didn't take it easy, but I'm good now. I'm fine with it now. Simon Mezier says, boom, first play of the game, so they know we here. Exactly. Make that statement, first play of the game, that you ain't messing around. You're not pity-patting, walking on eggshells with the run game and doing stuff like that. You're going to throw one right down deep. I'm telling you. Rieger and Deshaun, I don't know how Redskins fans could be, Washington football team fans could be comfortable and act like this Eagles team is so beatable. I just don't get it. Tyler Burnett says, can't wait for Rieger play week one. Dude, we're all. Now, since Rieger's playing, I think all the Eagles fans are even more excited for Sunday. Kobe Bryant, GR24 says, Rieger is just so tough. He built like Jay Macklin, but he can run like the wind. He just seems so special for us. And Jalen Rieger was meant for the Eagles, and the Eagles were meant for Jalen Rieger. Like, we were meant for each other. Like, those two, that organization plus that player, they were meant for each other. They needed each other. You know what I mean? Like, they really did. Like, we got a guy in this draft that we just needed someone with flat-out speed. This is a guy that ran a 4.22 at his pro day. Okay, 4.22, and I think his second he ran a 4.268, a 42-inch vertical jump on top of it. So this guy could jump for a small size. Nate said, I think when we trade Alshon, free him up for cap space, you could possibly find a way to pay Ertz, but I think it takes somebody else getting restructured. Also, maybe Wentz himself. We'll see what happens with that. Alshon Jeffrey, I don't know if there's. I need to see on the website if we actually get cap space for Alshon Jeffrey next year, or do we have to trade him? He's going to be more expensive in 2021, guys. You thought this year was bad. He's going to cost $18 million base salary next year. $18 million base salary next year. So, bye-bye. See you later. Hope we get something for him. If we trade Ertz and trade Alshon Jeffrey, get some compensation for it, it's going to have a nice little draft for next year, maybe a year after that. Who knows what picks we'll get. But Alshon Jeffrey, I'm not expecting a big pick for him. I want like a 6 or 7. At this point, I just want him gone. I want to free up a roster spot, have him gone, and that's pretty much it. So we have a super chat from Chris Brown. Thank you for the super chat, bro. And he says, are you ready for total Philly domination? I'm so excited. I'm shaking. Dude, I'm not going to be able to sleep Saturday night. I'm literally going to wake up and just go crazy. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I just can't believe football is back. We are here. We are ready and ready to go. So much appreciated from everybody coming in here. I don't know if you guys see super chats. If I do click on them, I don't know if they come up on here. Obviously, if I go down for right now. So much appreciated right now. Let me actually put that up because these don't pop up normally. So, Chris Brown, ready for Total Duff? I'm ready. We're all ready. We're all ready for this. So, very much appreciate it, man. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I do appreciate it. 56 people in the chat right now. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, trying to get to 10,000 subs and going to do some crazy things once I hit that number. And this channel is going to be more exciting than it already is. Pretty much more live, round tables are going to be coming up soon and other things are going to be happening soon. So, do appreciate that from everybody. If you guys haven't subscribed, haven't hit that like button, please hit the the like button for me. It really does help this channel out a lot. You guys support the Shake Squad family. Please hit that like button. More Eagles content is on the way. Now, the issue right now is when I do that, then I lose my spot. What's going on? I'm good, actually. Never mind. Michael Rivera says, I hope he gets traded. Yeah, some guys want to trade, some guys don't. That's just how it is. Simon Mesner says, deep ball first play. Dude, I'm down with it, man. I'm down with it. Kevin DePrince says, Browns. Oh, man. Yeah, they're out. I think both their corners are hurt for the Browns this week. I would go with Hollywood Brown this week just because the Browns, I mean, regardless, I think you should go with Hollywood Brown this week. I'd be go on the safe side of Hollywood Brown this week. Brooklyn Town says Ertz is sure hands and will be here for the long haul. He's special. I don't believe Goddard is better. Goddard goes before Ertz does if I had it my way. Yeah, I understand, but obviously there is youth involved in this. I mean, if you get rid of, how many more years you're getting out of Ertz at a high level, I really don't know. Maybe 3 more years, maybe the most. I'm not really sure. Goddard is the future to this team. Sooner or later, guys, we're probably not going to be using double tight end sets anymore. Guarantee you Zach Ertz gets traded. Guarantee you Joshua Perkins becomes the second tight end, and you might pay him, but not obviously. Joshua Perkins is not going to get much pay at all. But yes, Lynn. Top Notch Baller 15 says, "How do you think the O line will hold up, bro?" I'm not sure because I need to see who is available once the injury report. I need to see what's going on for Sunday. If Lane's not playing, you're going to have Nate Herbig and Matt Pryor on the right side. So I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm glad that, look, it's not a good thing, but it's necessarily not a bad thing because I want to see if Nate Herbig can play. I want to see if Matt Pryor can actually live up to his hype on the right side because we've seen him do well, but I want to see him do great, okay? That's the only issue I have right now. And if Lane was out, I don't know. Lane is still day-to-day. Lane is still, till this moment, day-to-day as of right now. I hope Lane gets in there. I hope so. Nathan Rose, unfortunately for Rasul, this is what you have to, what you have done in recent years, kind of league and has regressed, and it's just unfortunate, but we needed to reshape that DB group. Yeah, we had to, Nathan. I mean, I agree with you 100%. It had to get reshaped, man. They had to wipe it down and just go clean. Just a brand new group, and Nicole Roby-Coleman, Darius Slay. I mean, we had to do it. We had no chance. We had no choice but to do that. Michael Travell says, if Ertz gets traded, I already see him going to the Jets. A little Howie Joe Douglas action. Could happen. You never know. But I want a good pick in return, man. I'm not necessarily not even saying a first-round pick, but, I mean, I don't know. I probably would ask for at least one first-round pick. At least. Jock says, McCown, future Eagles coach, we are preparing for his services. I hope so, man. I wouldn't mind that. Be a quarterback coach or a quarterback assistant would be a good job for him. And just incredible, D-Jack's going to slay what? D-Jack's going to slay Wash. It's going to be fantastic, man. And those two, Darius Slay and Big Play Slay and Deshaun Jackson, those battles have made each other better. I even saw a video today, even at practice today, they were kind of lined up in front of each other, and they were just practicing some moves on each other, which is pretty good. So it's nice to really see all those guys come together and do some good things. So it's only making both of those guys better. I mean, you have Deshaun Jackson. He's looking towards the Hall of Fame right now. He's looking towards just something special, man. Did you hear Deshaun Jackson at his press conference the other day? He said, get your popcorn ready. That's what he said. Get your popcorn, quote unquote, get your popcorn ready. Lagging here too. Let me see. I need to check this out myself. Let me see. Might be you guys. I'm going to check right now, make sure if I see any buffering or hearing something bad. Nathan says, I'm wondering if Howie knew the tight end market was going to get much higher. That's why we jumped in front of Dallas to draft Goddard because he would be the next top 5 tight end for the years to come. I mean, obviously we need to draft another tight end. It just had to happen. Like, Joshua Perkins is not going to be a number 1 tight end in this league. He's a nice number 2. or a number 3. But for right now, I think it's all really depending on where Zach Ertz is going to go. And I think at this point, guys, a trade is going to be in the works for Zach Ertz after this year. Don't be surprised if it happens, and don't be mad if it happens, because I'm warning you guys right now, get your heart ready. Get your heart ready for that move. Michael Rivera says, are they going to start JJ? Well, when Rager was out, I heard they were going to start JJ on the outside. I don't know now. So I think as of right now, you're going to have Deshaun on one side. You have Rager on the other, and probably Greg Ward. I don't know. I think they want to use JJ more on the outside to be that possession guy. Beast Boy Q says brothers fight, so I just want to say if you're an Eagles fan who doesn't give credit to Carson putting Nick in position to catch fire like real Eagles fan remember from his 27-2 season. Yeah, I know. I'm not on that train where I'm bashing Wentz. I've seen Eagles fans like treasure Nick Foles, bash Wentz. Nick Foles hasn't had a full season. Really hasn't. He hasn't had a full season healthy. I mean, if Nick Foles started this season, who knows if he would have brought this team to a certain level? Who knows if he would have done anything really? But it was just meant to happen, I guess, and that's just how it goes, man. Chris says, "What's up, brother, man? So ready here. I'm shaking for Sunday, dude. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I'm so hyped for football, Sparks. Me and you both, bros." Michael Rivera says Sunday's game is going to be good. I know, man. We get to watch the Cowboys. After we get our win against the Washington football team, we get to watch the Cowboys against the Rams. Trayvon Dixon, hi, Joey. Nah, it's all good, Trayvon. It's all good, bro. Jock says, I want Rieger over Jefferson. I did too, man. I did too. Justin Cribble says, how are they going to keep up with D-Jax on the side of Rieger on the other? That's what I'm saying, man. It's literally going to be impossible. So these Washington football fans that are just like, oh, the Eagles are beatable. I just don't get what do they know what we have on offense? I think they just keep they keep having this thing going on in their head like we have the same corners and we don't have any wide receivers this year. I don't know. I hope they know it's 2020, not 2019. I hope they see the difference here. Because obviously, right now, we beat the Redskins twice at the end, pretty much at the end of the last month of the season, with nobody, with over 10 guys on IR, and you're worried about a roster getting beat by a roster with nobodies. Now you have a roster with nobodies, with somebodies, and then some on top of that. You know what I mean? Beastbook Q, and what do you mean there are two different tight ends? Goddard blocks better. He's more agile, and his hands are just as reliable if targets up there. I think he has a spectacular catch trait, and Ertz lacks. Yeah, the catch rating is good, but if you put Dallas Goedert in that Super Bowl, if you put Dallas Goedert in that play, when Zach Ertz got that touchdown before the end of the game, I don't think Dallas Goedert would be able to do that route. I don't think he would have sold it. I don't think he would have done that in route like that. I don't think that would have happened with Dallas Goedert. That's why the route running and the separation with Zach Ertz is fantastic, which makes him a very good tight end. Doesn't have the speed to go upfield, but he could give away plays. He could give away his feet, make it look like he's going one way, but go another way. Dallas Goedert wouldn't have made that play in the Super Bowl. Wouldn't have happened. That's why I separate both of them. I think the catch radius is better, definitely, with Dallas Goedert. I think he has a great catch radius because he's like another possession receiver on the field. Plus, you have him on a small corner, somebody getting after him. There's a big difference there. You know what I mean? There's a huge difference there. But I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying. And you guys see DeMarcus Robinson in that game against against the Texans, and because DeMarcus Robinson was a free agent wide receiver we were looking at, and look what happens. He caught that one touchdown that was brought back, but he dropped one wide open pass in the end zone. So DeMarcus Robinson had a lot of drops. This is why we didn't go after DeMarcus Robinson free agency, because he had a lot of drop issues. I was in for getting him. The guy was fast going downfield, no problem going down fast, but unfortunately, drop issues, and we saw that the other night. Robson Bano Jr. said, what up, Joey from Hawaii? Flaggles flag, cannot wait for the game. Let's go. I wish I was in Hawaii myself, brother, because I could use the warm weather right now with the tropics right now, okay? But very excited as well as you are for Sunday at Hawaii. That's awesome, man. I wish I was in Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. Always wanted to go to Hawaii. DB says, any ideas where we should trade Ertz? Sorry if you mentioned it. We didn't really say where we should trade Ertz. I think it really depends on who's open, what teams are open at the end of the year, I'm not sure. I'm guaranteed. I don't know. Maybe not that team. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait. We're going to see what players. It all depends on what players leave what teams and what teams really need a good tight end. I'm not really sure. Not really sure what's going to happen, but we're just going to find out. We're going to find out and see, though. Crown Dick says, Diablo else. Oh, God. I can't read that. Matt says, let's get that W Sunday. I'm down for it, bro. I'm down for it. Michael Rivera says, I'll be back in like an hour. I got to do NASCAR heat race. Awesome, bro. I wish I was into NASCAR. 30 for life. My guy, Joey. What's good, my guy? Prediction is 35-13. Awesome, man. 35. Man, everyone thinks we're scoring over 30 points this game. I don't know. I think we're going to score. I think we could score 30 points this game. I think both sides scoring 30, probably not. I could see 35, 13. I could see it. But we'll see. We'll give it time. Kevin Crone, do you think Suapita plays on Sunday if somebody in the O-line gets hurt during the game? Depends who's starting. If Lane Johnson is starting with Matt Pryor at right guard, then probably not. I don't think he'll get playing time unless, obviously if there's more injuries than they're supposed to have, he'll probably get some playing time. Done, bro. Michael Rivera said, I've been on this channel since 73 subs. Wow, that's awesome, man. Well, you've been here a while. You've been through the whole journey, man. Appreciate being here for this long, bro. Matt Piazza says, I mentioned Jalen Hurts since past January. He was my third receiver that I wanted, and that was a relief. Yeah, I remember seeing that video of you saying that Jalen Reagor, what he brings to the table, and just, dude, he's a fighter, man. I mean, just watching his audible today. I mean, I was waiting for one of these mic'd up Jalen Reagor things, and it was fantastic. And just the way he was blowing past people on that line, he just got that tough. He's got that Philly toughness to him, bro. Robinson Banos Jr. says Reagor takes it to the house on kickoff. So he's going to be on kick return? I don't know who's going to be on kick return, man. I don't know. They're gonna be switching. I know they've been practicing. They've been putting guys all over the place. It's either kick returns or punt returns. I don't know. I feel like Reagor's going to be a punt returner. I don't know, but I want to maybe give someone else a chance at it. You know what I mean? Like to take those big shots downfield. You know what I mean? I don't know. To take a big shot, we'll see. They said, I can't even imagine the amount of speed we would have on this offense if we had DJ Reagor and Goodwin on the field one damn. Why have to opt out? Got to respect it, though. Look, I think Marquise Goodwin opting out was for the better because I want these young guys to get more playing time. Marquise Goodwin will probably not be here next year. I have a feeling that he will not be here. I think maybe they'll keep him throughout camp to see what happens, but I don't know if Marquise Goodwin is even going to be able to hit the field in an Eagles jersey next year unless it's in preseason. Other than that, I just don't think he's going to be here. I think we're going to find out our young guns are here, ready to go, ready to shine, and we're just going to get this started. But I don't blame him for opting out for what's going on. He's got a newborn baby. He's had issues over the past with his wife having children, so I respect everything that he does do. So Kobe Bryant says, first play of the game, they're going to make Reagor do a post route with Djax going the same opposite side of the field with them crushing the bombs away at Reagor. Touchdown, first play. It's going to be exciting, man. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait. Djax and Reagor, this is going to be crazy. Eagles Company 992 said, what's up, Joey? Let's get it. Win Sunday. Yeah, bro. Can't wait. Everyone's excited to get this W, man. I love the energy in here today. Measure P. Our Eagles this Sunday need to show domination, annihilation, retaliation, determination, retribution. Yeah, bro. Big Gip 254 Eagles Nation. What's up, Shakes? Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Gregory says, would love to stay longer, but I got to head to work. Hope to talk to you soon. We have a lot to catch up on. We will, man. Hope to see you on PS4 or something soon. Jock says, I hate Cowboys. Just think Cowboys offense with all they have and add Goddard, and they would be scary. They would. I think they gave Blake Jarwin a contract. My throat is really dry. They gave Blake Jarwin a big contract. I know that, but I don't know if he's really that good. Dory says, we have one of the best corners in the league. What do they mean? I don't know. What they mean is they think we still have Ronald Darby and I don't know, Jalen Mills at corner still this year, so we'll see. Big Gip 254 Eagles Nation says, so hyped, I'm ready. I'm hyped too, man. I'm hyped too. Why are these comments coming in really small? You guys notice that? There we go. I'm like, why does everything look so damn small? It's got to be nice and big on the screen. That would help. Okay, we are good to go. Sorry. It was really annoying me. Okay, so Go Bird says, go Rams, goddamn. Yeah, I know. Go Rams is right, man. And then we got to face the Rams next week. Michael Treville says, hypothetically, if our receivers ball out the next few weeks, is it even worth having Alshon start over these young bucks? The best way to learn from the game is to play. I want these newbies to ball out. I wanted Alshon Jeffrey off this team. Apparently, he is going to come back the end of September. I don't want him taking any snaps from Jalen Reagor, John Hightower, any of them. I don't want him taking any snaps off of these guys. I don't care how healthy or how much he's determined and how much of a chip he has on his shoulder. Look, I mean, we'll see what happens, but I'm telling you right now, this cannot happen. Like, we cannot afford to take away snaps from these young guys. Just to, I mean, look, if I even see Alshon Jeffrey just, limp for like 2 seconds on the field, take him the hell out of there. I am not dealing with it. No, not happening. Not happening. I wanted him gone this offseason. Matchup Piazza said D-Jack equals Mac 10 and Big Play equals 24 Python. Nathan Rizzo says, I can see Ertz going to play for Sean McVay with Goff. Could happen. Never know. Bergs, is Sanders starting? Yes, from what I'm hearing, he should be. He should be playing. Flyos Fly, Joey, my man, cheers. So psyched for Sunday. Flyos Fly, bro, thank you very much for coming in the stream today. And yes, we are very excited for Sunday. I want to whoop some Washington football ass this Sunday. There is 53 people in the chat, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the Shake Squad family, please subscribe because we got a lot of Eagles content coming your way. A lot of good things are happening. If you guys have not put a thumbs up like on this video, it really does help me out a lot to push the content out there. You guys have been supporting like crazy. It's been fantastic. So I appreciate everybody being here for this Q&A live stream tonight. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Josh said we finally know how Casey feels with fast receivers. Great. Tease Philly Zoom, fly, let's fly. And look, you know what? Gotta be jealous of Patrick Mahomes, man. The one thing about Patrick Mahomes is he has not hit adversity yet. Besides his own injury, he hasn't hit adversity yet. Like with this team, put Patrick Mahomes with the Eagles last year. Would he have done well with no receivers? Would he have done well with off the street guys? You never know at this point. You never know, but it's the one thing I want to see from Patrick Mahomes in the future. Clap your hands, everybody. Why can't Miles be 100%? He could be 100%. You guys can't take this day-by-day thing, so strong. Doug is throwing a lot of smoke screens out there for another team to not really go crazy over it. So, Chris Brown, did we take Huntley? Yes, we did. Jason Huntley is ours, man. We just don't know where he's going to line up and what they're doing. Obviously, I'm thinking special teams, but I don't think he's going to be a running back in this game. Probably not. Matt Week says, Philly, Zumera, 2020, Pennsylvania, hashtag. Hey, Ms. Tukey, are you ready? Eagles win 28-14. I can see that. Okay. Dory says, I think Washington fans think we have the same defense as last year, and their D-line is unstoppable. And that's what they think, and I don't know why. I'm watching these YouTubers and some of these Redskin fans. I'm just calling them. Look, I can't do this Washington football. I can't say it anymore. They just, I don't know what they think at this point. I really don't. They think that we're so beatable, it's going to be so easy. Okay, all right, no problem. It's all good. Let's see, Sam Fleming. The third says, well, this thing is McLaurin did have his way with Slay last year. Hopefully Slay learned a lot from it, though, and hopefully our safeties give him help. Don't expect him to do it all alone. No, I never expect Darius Slay to do it all alone. Look, I'm not going to say that Darius Slay is going to be perfect, okay? He's not going to be perfect. There are some balls are going to go over his head. That's just what's going to happen, unfortunately. That's just what happens. And it really involves other players. Like they're going to put him. There's going to be times where they're going to line him in at the nickel spot. They're going to line him in the slot. Like if they put Darius Slay there, all these corners have to learn inside and outside. But I like with Nicole Roby Coleman is better on the outside. Not really, he's better on the inside. But we're going to see what these guys line up. I'm telling you, Terry McLaurin is going to be shadowed all day. And with this pass rush and with this other coverage, you can actually take a safety for some safety help. You can do some good things here with this defense. So, we have a lot more moving parts to move around because we have some set corners right now that could do their own. So we'll see what happens. Psycho Steve, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Jocks, what will be your next Eagles jersey you'll get? It'd probably be a Jalen Reagor jersey, most likely. Probably. I still want to get a Miles Sanders jersey still. Look at it. You got Sanders, Reagor, Wentz. This is going to be a really it's building. You see this team building already on top of each other, and it's fantastic. It's great to watch. It's exciting. Infamous 2K said they lost both times last year. They got better, yeah, but improved-wise, we made more improvements. I think the Redskins did get better, but we got a lot better. Okay, on top of what we have, we got a lot better. Psycho Steve said, have you given a prediction for the Eagles game yet? I'm probably going to go with I don't know. I'm probably going to go 35-14, but I'm thinking 28. I don't know. Probably 28 to maybe 17. Could be that as well. Depends. I've been on and off about it because I don't want to go on a roll where I think we're going to blast the Washington football team, but at the same time, I need to see these guys just play well. You know, it's going to be a slow start. All teams are going to have a slow start in the beginning because there's been no training camp. I mean, there's been no preseason games, and, you know, the rookie development, just all the development from rookie minicamp and all that stuff hasn't been around this year because of COVID, so it's been kind of crazy, but... Infant says, what do you think of Mills saying he's going to have a breakout year? I mean, look, he's got confidence in him. I think he likes his position a lot. I think he's really starting to hone in his own at the safety position. I think he's very happy there, and I think he's going to play very well there. I think this was a good move by the Eagles to put him to safety. Put Jalen Mills back to his roots like he was in LSU when we drafted him. That's where it's going to come into perspective. Thunderstriker says, what do you think of rumors of Zach Ertz leaving the Eagles after the season? Kind of already went over this already, but... look, if we can't do it, we can't do it. And we're not going to be doing 2 tight end sets for you know, it's going to be a time where we're going to be relying on outside, you know, speed receivers. You don't see the Chiefs doing, you know, double tight end sets. It's not going to happen. Like when you got speed all around, you don't need to pay another tight end. It's just not going to happen. I think Zach Ertz is not going to be here next year. 2020 will probably be his last year. It doesn't look good, guys. It doesn't look good. Like, Zach Ertz said that both sides are not coming together on an extension. And the Eagles have already offered 2 extensions, and they're not good with money. Chris Brown, none for me. I bought J.J. jersey and got smoked. Well, dude, that's not a bad jersey to have, even though he's not playing. He's not playing in the league anymore. He's playing soccer now. So, I mean, you know, he's a good player, man. A player that really does help us out. We fleeced the Miami Dolphins for trading a 4th-round pick to acquire J.J. and having Kenyon Barner and J.J. and Jesus. I mean, it was just crazy year. Corey Clement had a fantastic year. And LeGarrette Blount, man, missed that guy a lot. Miss him a lot. Nathan Rizzo says Roby Coleman is going to get the first pick of the season for the defense off of Haskins. You heard it here first. Well, I'll come back and hit you up if that does happen. Chris Brown says Wise, and then he disappeared. Philly for life. I expect Kevon Wallace to have a big game. Special teams or defense. Yeah, I'm hoping he gets into a 3-tight set. I heard that Marcus Epps was ahead of him on the depth chart, so I'm not really sure about what's going on with Kevon Wallace. He had an okay camp. Obviously, whenever plays got to him, he can only do so much as a safety, but we'll see what happens. Psycho Steve said, I feel like our offense is going to be rusty without a preseason. It depends how long it's going to be rusty for. Look, I think with the Texans and the Chiefs, they both look slow. But as the game went on, it got a lot better. It just got a lot better. Philly for life. I have Reagor Slade jersey. They both are the black jerseys. I think I have a LaShawn McCoy, a black jersey. That's the only black jersey I have. I don't really have a black jersey other than that one. Infamous 2Ks, hopefully Wallace plays. Well, we'll see what happens, man. Talks to the Eagles now. We are young, fun, full of... King James III says defense will eat this game. Haskins needs the pocket to succeed. Our defense will collapse pocket pressure. I'm hoping we put him on his butt all game long, man. That's what I'm hoping for. Donnie Beck says, dang, dude, the season is freaking close. I know. It's on the tip of our tongue right now. Man, football's my favorite time of the year. It is, man. Kobe Bryant, Jr. 24 says, Linebacker Foster and Davis on IR. Washington is desperate. They're using Chase at both end positions on Sunday. He's going to be exhausted after running after Sanders and Scott with our fantastic screenplay. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be all over the place, man. Chase Young, they might switch him back and forth. You never know at this point. I just need to see who's playing Sunday and seeing what happens, man. That's all it's really going to matter right now. Yeah, I think Lane is going to play too. I'm hearing Lane is day-to-day, but nothing has been official unless I missed something just now. Michael Travella says Scott really blossomed the last few weeks of our season. That being said, how sold are you as our number 2 back? I'm hopeful, but I'd be lying if I wasn't a bit hesitant. I do like Boston Scott. This is the first time I think he's made like an actual roster. I like Boston at the end of the month. The only reason why Boston Scott got his chance because Jordan Howard wasn't playing. The Eagles have been shooting themselves in the foot because Darren Sproles got hurt in the opener in 17 against the Giants, and we probably wouldn't have seen what Corey Clement can do the whole year. And Corey Clement never even caught a backfield pass at Wisconsin. You know what I mean? So there's a lot, we've gotten real lucky finding these strides. Miles Sanders didn't even start the beginning of the year. And Jordan Howard's getting the bulk of the carries. And, then Jordan Howard was starting to get rusty a little bit because he was just, not really feeling too well, getting hurt. And Miles Sanders, time to shine. He probably would have had over 1,000 yards rushing if they put him in earlier in the season, obviously. But, hey, it is what it is. But Boston Scott, as a number 2 punch, obviously I like to have a jump cut gadget running back in Miles Sanders and have a bruiser behind that. That's quick and tire some defenses out. But as a 1-2 punch, I do like it, as a dual threat back in Miles Sanders and Boston Scott being that Darren Sproles 2.0 type player. I do like it a lot. So Boston Scott, I'm very sold on. Bye, what's up, bro? Chris Brown, the whites are beautiful jerseys. The Vapor Unlimited Nikes priceless. I've always just bought the standard Nikes. I never really went too high. I never spent over $100 on jerseys, really. Mr. Sanders MVP year? I'm hoping so, man. I have him going over 1,000 yards rushing this year. I do, man. I'm very high on Miles Sanders. Donnie says the name Rieger kind of reminds me of what undiscovered Wildcat would be named. That's great, man. That's great. Chris Brown, when are you going to get a Kelly Green throw? When are we going to get Kelly? I don't know where we're getting Kelly Green throwbacks. That's probably a good question. I'm not even sure about that, to be honest. Rare Breed, Eagles 31, no names, 10 Rieger, 2 touchdowns, D-Jack 1, and our D is going to have 2 picks, 1 4s, pick 6 from all pressure up front. The pick should be very, very easy. If we get we get Haskett thrown on the back foot or something like that, get pressure on him, don't let him outside the pocket. Obviously, he likes doing a lot of read option, because he likes using. But honestly, at this point, you don't have Peterson. You don't have guys to do a lot of read option because you really can't sell it to an unknown running back in that rookie, and he's not really a big guy either. So it is what it is. Javon Hargrave is out. Bashir, is he out for this game or is he was just out of practice? I just heard he was out of practice. I didn't hear he was officially out for the game. Jock says football brings everyone together, makes everyone happy. It does. It gets our mind off a lot of stuff. Dave McKnight, what's up, bro? Shake Squad, bro. How you guys doing, man? Dave, I hope you're having a good night tonight. Turbo says, I think Javon Hargrave will most likely be out. Malik Jackson has been playing amazing at camp this year. He has. So if he is out, then, I'm fine with Javon moving up. And look, Josh Sweat, Josh Sweat had a very good camp. I'm looking at Josh Sweat and saying I'm very happy with Josh Sweat and what he's done this camp and just getting better every single year. I have to be honest. Josh Sweat has been one of the most underrated guys as a rotational guy. He's fantastic. I don't think he's going to be a Pro Bowl or anything special, but, very good player and has a lot of heart. So always working hard every year. Matthew Edmondson says, how many yards do you think Carson will throw for this game? Also, who do you think will go off this game? How many yards, man? I think he'll get. Depends how many big plays we get, but I think he could easily throw over 300 yards this game to start out. I think he could easily go over 300. And who do I think will go off? I don't know, man. I think Deshaun Jackson might get some hands on this football and get some big yards this game. But Jalen Reagor, it's very hard between those two guys making big plays. Who's going to get more of the big chunk plays? So we'll see what happens. Miss Duque says, what's your season prediction for the season? I think we can stay healthy. I don't see why we can't go 12-4. Oh, you kind of guessed me right on that because I was going to say 12-4 as well. Do like 12-4, 10-6, my lowest right now. Honestly, for this team, for the expectation of this team going into this year, this team should have over 11 wins. 11 wins or more. Sam Fleming III says you may even see Sanders or Scott split wide in the 4-receiver set with one in the backfield, then in the back mentioned out wide. Imagine the end around potential with Jackson and Rieger on the field too. Yeah, oh yeah, of course, hell yeah. I think having Rieger, you could do some. I don't think you're going to do reverses with Deshaun Jackson. I don't think they're going to do that with him. I think with Rieger, they'll definitely use that to his advantage. Big chunk yards, find that open space. But the thing is, when they drafted him, all I said to myself was, I hope they don't use Riegers for I hope they just don't use Jalen Reagor for, just screen passes. I want him to move all over the field. You know what I mean? If needed, he could play anywhere on the field and do a good job. So that's where it's important right there. Turbo said Derek doesn't play. Who do you think? Who's our Vinny Curry or Josh Sweat? I don't know. I'm thinking Vinny Curry might be that first guy up there just to put him up there. Probably. I don't know. That's up to their depth chart, their final depth chart, and what they're doing. Kobe Bryant, TR24 says, statistically wise, our run game could be one of the best in the NFL if our receiver play lives up to the expectation. Team zone play is going to make the run game a force. Yeah, no, I believe it. I think with our receivers, there's going to be no man-to-man in this game. For them, for their defense, I don't think they can afford to play man-to-man. But I think zone is going to be better for us anyway because we're just going to find that open spot. We're going to find that weakness in that defense. I'm not happy with their linebackers. I'm not good with their safeties. They got no corners. They don't got much of anything, man. Let's see. Rishi Slyer says, did Wentz have a good camp? Oh, yeah, 100%, man. Had a fantastic camp. I think he had 24 touchdowns. I forgot his. I was keeping count of all his completions and everything, but, yeah, he had a good camp. Chris says, once again, Inside NFL picked the Cowboys to go to the Super Bowl. Oh, God. Insane hilarious. Yeah, it's every year, bro. Jock says, Rams are going to save a horse and ride a cow. Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny, man. Chris Brown, 12-4. Turbo says with the WFT front seven, I think the screen game will be great. Try to get Hightower and Jalen in open space and hit him over the top. Yeah, I think that would be perfect. You know what? Another thing would be perfect is doing a what are those runs called? Where you let the defensive lineman kind of go upfield and then you kind of block them out of the way. A trap play. Trap play will probably be good in this game as well. You let one of those tackles move up. Let them, let like one of these guards think they're getting pushed back, and then once they push them back enough, they kind of just act like they're in a passing game, but they go right to a run, kind of push them out of the way. That would probably be a good thing. You can do a trap screen as well. That makes sense as well. Trap screen can go well as well. A regular trap or a trap screen. Infamous. I know we talking AB, all the other rookies right now, but now I want to know if Doug has planned for Jalen Hurts for week 1. To be in this offense this week, I don't even know. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is going to be here this week. Like, incorporate into the offense, you're asking the wrong guy, man. None of us know this question because Doug ain't going to give up the answer to that. That's not going to happen. But if Jalen Hurts gets into the game, it's going to go to him. I don't even know what's going on. Rishi Lyers says, thoughts on O-line. I'm hoping Lane Johnson plays. Jason Peters hopefully handles Chase Young. I think Chase Young's going to move all over the field. Because he's going to try that weakness. He's going to try to find that weakness in somebody. So we're going to find out. But if Lane Johnson can't go, it's going to be we're going to have Matt Pryor at right tackle. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Matt Pryor playing on the right side. I would rather him play next to somebody. But unfortunately, we'll see what happens by that time. We'll see what happens. But the O-line, I think the big difference is if Lane Johnson plays, it's going to be a big switcheroony. With that right side, and that's where it's going to make a huge difference. Michael Travell says, do you think the Eagles will throw in Hurts at all? Not starting, but maybe a player or two with both him, Carson out on the field, or say plays like that against tougher teams? I don't know dude, that's another question I don't know. I don't know, like, they haven't discussed nothing about Jalen Hurts. They asked Doug one question about Hurts incorporating to the offense, and Doug just Said, you'll find out when you find out. And we're not going to know this. I mean, they want to keep that a secret. They want to keep it a secret. We got 62 people in the chat, guys. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the Shake Squad family. Eagles content, great channel, great people on this channel, great typers, and having a lot of fun with live streams and Eagles content every single day. If you guys haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. You guys haven't put a like on this video, hit that like button. It really does support me. It helps me out a lot. If you guys haven't done that as well, check the description below for memberships. I have memberships out. People do like to subscribe to those as well. Just please check those out if you guys haven't as well. Let's see here. Bob Logan says, who's our best 2 linebackers? I'm thinking Duke. I'm thinking TJ Edwards right now. I'm not sure. TJ Edwards and Duke Riley, probably those 2 guys. I don't know. And then Nathan Gary's our third. That's probably what I have right now. Oaken Myth says, how do you feel about Eagles going 10-6? I mean, I think that would be disappointing. I think we could do a lot more than that. Does that win the division, though? Sam Fleming says, to be honest, the only reason I want to see J.J. or Jeffrey on the field are the obvious running downs for run blocking or to be lead blockers or wide receiver screens. Yeah, I mean, J-Jaw, I want to see. He needs to get catches in this game. We need to see him get open. We just need to see him full force. Worked his butt off this offseason. Did a very good job this offseason. Jock says, no more slow Alshon screens. Now we have speed. I can't stand tight end screens. I don't like tight end screens. Cody Bryant says, I want Huntley to have some touches, just see what we're working with. He's healthier than Clement, so I don't see why not. We'll see if they put him in the rotation there. I don't know. We're just going to have to find out and see. I don't know if they're going to lessen. I think Miles Sanders is going to play 100%. This day-to-day stuff with him, I think another smokescreen is happening with him as well. Bashir, on your schedule, who are one of them trap games? Honestly, dude, I don't believe in trap games. I'm not that fan that believes in trap games. I don't think anything's a trap. I think this is all because of the media. And, it depends. Like, when you hit a trap game, it's most likely happening because either you have an emotional win or something does happen. So I'm not that fan that believes in trap games. I believe the Eagles can win every single game if they put their mind to it. I know the Eagles have shot themselves in the foot. Doesn't mean it's a trap game if you lose, but you lose because of your own mistakes. That when you could have capitalized on them. I think that's where it makes a huge difference. Chris Brown says, I still have a little love for Al Sean because I knew the year we got him from the Bears that would be blow up. It's just a shame all the crap that came with the Super Bowl win. Yeah, and unfortunately, he didn't really do too well. 18 wasn't a bad year for him at all either, but, obviously couldn't get that catch during the Saints game. Couldn't get that catch at all. Sorry for doing that. So, it is what it is, man. It's just something kind of crazy. Let's see. I still have, let's see. Infamous 2K. Jordan Mailata needs to hurry and learn football. We could really use him. You know what's really making me mad? Hold on 1 second. We have a super chat from Chris Brown. Thank you for the super chat, bro. What do you think about them having an extra team in the wild card and only one bye? I don't mind it. I really don't. I like the extra team. I don't really mind it too much. It just gives them more of a chance for teams to get in. But, the one bye, I'm not really a big fan of that. But, I think it's just something different. I think they're going to test it out and just see how it goes, and then maybe see something later on. But good question though, because no one really has asked that at all about the rules and what's going on. So Chris Brown, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated, bro. Shit. Where was I? Sorry, I'm looking for my... Hold on. Damn. All right, Chris. All right. So Jordan Mailata needs to hurry up, learn football. We could really use him. Okay, so with Jordan Mailata, look, there's been a lot of talk that Jason Peters was playing so well at right guard. And that's when Jason Peters went to Doug's office and said, I want to switch to left tackle. He did it for the team. The issue I'm having, I like Jason Peters at left tackle, but I feel like it's either one thing or another. Like, I always agree with something and like it, but there's always a downfall to that decision. Okay? The issue with Jason Peters, the left tackle, is you're pretty much hitting the reset button again, which means that if Jason Peters is actually healthy all year and does well, which means now if Jason Peters leaves next year, most likely, now you're hitting the reset button. Jordan Mailata hasn't got snaps at left tackle. You know, Andre Dillard has been playing horrible, hasn't been able to stay healthy. And now we're back at trying to look for a left tackle. You know what I mean? Like, Jordan Mailata should have at least got the chance to play left tackle this year, at least start at left tackle this year. Eagles don't want to do that. They could have said no to Jason Peters. Jason Peters was actually playing very well at right guard, very well. But unfortunately, they didn't want to do that. Unfortunately, Jason Peters has a hold on this team where he can make his own decisions. So he made his own decision. He said, I'm going to left tackle. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Eagles put him at left tackle. And now Jordan Mailata's probably not going to get playing time. But you never know. You could put Jordan Mailata. If Lane Johnson doesn't play, you could be putting Mailata on the right side instead of you could have Matt Pryor at right guard instead of right tackle and put Mailata on the right side, or have Nate Herbig on the right side at guard and put Matt Pryor at right tackle. I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to press the reset button every year for a left tackle because we're putting in a veteran guy and he takes up pretty much all the reps all year, and you still don't know what you have. You still don't know what you have because of it, and that's why it gets annoying at that point. Turbo says, when do you think Alshon will return? And if wide receiver core is playing great, what do we do with him? If Alshon plays good or bad this year, he's still gone, guys. Like, he's still gone regardless. It doesn't matter. Like, he is out. He's done. It's over. Like, it's done. I appreciate everything he's done for us, but it's done. There's no coming back. He's $18 million for 2021 base salary. You're not paying that. It's just not happening. He's not going to get 1,000 yards. I don't think he's going to have 600 yards. I don't think he's going to even have 500 yards this year. To be honest, I don't even think he's going to have that. And the Eagles, if they put him in a game, they better take him the hell out if he's not producing. If I don't see catches coming his way, then I don't know. Obviously Carson Wentz has to be perfect with these passes, but, if we need speed, we need speed. If J.J. Arcega-Whiteside works out, this is why. This is a big year for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, because if he works out, bye-bye, Alshon. If he doesn't work out, still bye-bye, Alshon Jeffrey. It's still going to happen, regardless. Rishi Lowry says the Eagles announced that they are not done with the roster. What change do you think will happen? I don't know. I just think they're going to move up guys for games. I don't know what else they're doing. I don't know who else is really out there. When did they say they're not done with the roster? I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about if they say that. What positions? We have no idea. I have no idea. Bill Vick says, what's good, Joey? You probably already answered if for sure Rieger will play. Yes, 100%, man. That's what everyone's excited for today. Go ask away, bro. Ask away, because we're all happy about that. You can ask as many times as you want. You ask me 10 times in a row, and I'll be happy about it. Nathan Woolridge says, hey, I just got here. I just want to say keep up the good work. I've been watching you since you started. Love you, man. Love you too, bro. Appreciate you been watching me for a long time, man. But welcome to the stream, and I hope you're enjoying yourself tonight, man. Good talking to you, Nathan. Awoken Mint says, do you think Wentz will get... Why do you ask that? See, this is why this pisses me off. Why do people ask that? Like, if you don't want it to happen, you don't ask the question. You don't do that. You don't ask the question. He will not. He will have a avenging year of his name back into the league this year. That's what I'm looking for with Carson Wentz. He's ready. Okay, just from that first press conference he had about the top 100 list, the NFL top 100 list, he made that face like, here we go. He knows the players don't think much of him, period. That's fine. Nathan says, how many yards do you think Jalen Hurts will have? This game, I don't know, man. It's going to be tough, man. I could say he'll hit close to 100 yards. Maybe not a full 100 this game. I don't know. It's so hard to do this because with Deshaun on the field and so many players to throw the ball to and to run the ball as well. It's just so many guys to throw just to put the ball around. It's very hard to say. Jock, I don't care what our record as long as it's number 1 seed. Exactly. Nathan says, I say 900 to 1,200 in one game. Hey, dude, I hope it does happen. Let's see here. Let's see. Davina Alvarado says, "Let's go Eagles." Hell yeah, let's go. Let's get it, baby. Let's go get it. Kobe Bryant GR24 says, "One of my theory predictions: Miles Sanders will have 260 rushing yards. For this game, 260 yards, 2 touchdowns. Love it, man. I love it. If we can run all over the Washington football team, damn. I mean, better for his career and just looking so damn good out there. I would love that." Nathan Woolridge, I think Rieger is going to explode this season a lot. Oh, that's 100%, man. I think he's going to explode a lot of games. Eagles champs, what's going on? Joey, love your channel, bro. Can't wait for Sunday. Appreciate it, bro. And I think we're both ready for Sunday, man. We're ready to see this go down. Bro, I want it here already. Davina Alvarado says, can't wait for Sunday. Everyone's excited. Chris Brown at Mailata comment. Amen. Exactly. No resets. Exactly. Because putting Jason Peters at left tackle, it's good. But it's bad at the same time because all we're doing is reset button. Okay, we need a left tackle for 2021. Jason Peters gets signed to left tackle. Jason Peters plays left tackle. Reset button again. That's pretty much what's going on. That's pretty much what's happening. That's just how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles, my friend. Sam Fleming says, hopefully even if Sanders has really good years, these next couple of years, he'll be willing to take less money to stay. I have a good feeling he'll want to get paid, though. Of course he's going to want to get paid. Of course he was. I'll be honest with you. I want a franchise running back. I want a guy that's going to be here the rest of his career. Miles Sanders is that guy. Okay? We want a guy like that in Philadelphia. We want a guy like that to stay with this team. Keep your core guys together. Rieger, Hightower. I mean, it depends. Look, it depends. As of right now, your core guys so far in that offense is Rieger, Wentz, and Sanders. As of right now, as your core all-purpose guys right there is those guys. 2020 vision, what's going on? Mailata got regular beat by Osman Toolhill. Let's just dump Mailata before he lets defending break Wentz's spine. Well, you know what? We have to give somebody a chance here because, look, we can't just put nobody in. We need to see what's going on. Look, when Big V came in after that, Jason Peters injury in Week 5 against the Redskins at the time, he didn't play. He had no experience. And look at him now. He's starting for the Lions. Well, he's out right now, but he's starting for the Lions, and he's getting a big contract, But we never knew. He gave up 1 sack the rest of the year after that, and pretty much that's how the story ends, man. Nathan says Rieger's going to explode. Dude, I have a feeling too, man. Turbo says offense tackles are the hardest to develop because they have to adjust their technique and power to the NFL level, and it takes a lot of time to develop. Yeah, and you know what? Mailata has the size. The problem is the coconut in his head hasn't split open yet, so we don't even know what the hell is going on with Mailata. Obviously, Jason Kelsey has a press conference. They said he's playing a lot better, but Doug still says that he's technically still trying to learn football. It's just how it is. Right now, 6'8", 350 pounds. If you could turn that into something that's worth us having, Jesus, 6'8", 350. You're not getting past that. Just hope it works out, man. Nathan Waters says Rieger is going to explode. Definitely. Jock says I think they signed Corey Glenn after week 1, so the money isn't guaranteed. I'm surprised we haven't done that move yet. They haven't signed Cordy Glenn yet. I haven't seen that happen yet. Obviously, this is a very solid tackle that's a free agent right now, and the Eagles have worked him out. So, hoping to God that he will come here. I think after week 1, it will show where we are and what trust me, I will let you guys know. I think we'll all pretty much know what needs to get fixed a little bit, and, we'll see. Chris Brown, you don't say shutout in the locker room with the goalie in the room. It's just bad luck. Don't jinx Wentz. And that's what I'm saying. Do you think Wentz is going to get hurt? It's dude, come on. Come on, man. Michael Rivera, what's going on, bro? You're back. Tyler V2699. How do you think Jalen Mills will do? I think he's going to do fantastic. I think he's going to have a great year. I think this was the perfect situation for him. Honestly, I don't think he had any offers in free agency from anybody. I don't think he did. Even a Super Bowl champion, he had no offers from nobody. I think maybe Detroit would have took him because Corey Unlin is the defensive coordinator over there. But other than that, I think he had no offers. I think the Eagles were his last way out. Put him at a safety. I think he's going to do very well. Nick, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Diamondback says, hey, they can still bring Cordy Glenn. Yes, they can. Turbo says, did you see Clyde Edwards Hellier in the Chiefs game? What do you have? Over 100, 150 yards? What do you have? 150, 120? What do you have? 150 yards? This is what, the 32 pick? That was their first round pick this year. That line was opening up some holes for him, man. He had a good time. He ran through those holes pretty easily, man. They opened up for him a lot. I got to see more from that guy, but offensive line is opening up a lot for him. Oh, it's going to be a fun season, bro. Going to be a fun season. Chris Brown says, that Green Goblin. Definitely. Tonyo 2X, man. Welcome to the stream, bro. Any news about Watkins? Short-term IR, hopefully back by week 3. That's the plan. Psycho Steve says, you playing fantasy football? I am not. Nathan says, Rieger's going to explode this season. I bet money on that. I think you've said it like 4 times. I think we all know it's going to happen. Watch, wait. Oh, God. Wait, Sway. You gotta go there, bro. Michael Rivera says, I think we can make the most out of Peters for now. For now, yes, but they need to figure this out by next year. Sam Fleming says they definitely need to sign Glenn. We need the depth, and he can move around. I think they should sign him. I think Cordy Glenn needs to be signed. I think they need to sign him like today, like as soon as possible. I don't care if we're near a game or not. Actually, can't wait to watch the defense play. I can't wait to see this pass rush, this new revamped secondary. Nathan says, what do you think Eagles' record will be going to be? Hopefully 12-4, bro. Over 11 wins or more. Turbo said, if Lane doesn't play, I kind of want Jack Driscoll to start because the D-line, Brandon Graham, has been saying good things about him. Yeah, we're just going to have to find out Sunday, bro. I think, I don't know if Jack Driscoll is ready. We're going to have to see. He hasn't played against any other teams yet. If they throw him in, they throw him in. It depends who they throw in there. Nate Herbig, obviously he's got, he has more experience, but it's not saying much, but we're just going to have to see. I think that Jack Driscoll will be the future. Look, when Jason Kelce retires after another year, I think that Jack Driscoll could be our starting center. You never know. I know a couple of these guys could actually go and play center, to be honest with you. We're just going to have to find out and see. We're going to find out and see. I just lost my place. Sorry. And the Chiefs developing a run game, and the last thing I want to see. I know it's like it's when you have all that speed on there, the run game opens up, man. Bro, that Douglas video you posted had me rolling. I didn't want to post it. I didn't want to like make it a joke. I'm just like, someone posted a video of DJ Moore burning Rasul Douglas. I mean, it wasn't a burn, but I mean, he caught a one-handed pass over him. But it just seems like things are just not changing for Rasul Douglas as time does go on. So that's pretty much what happens. Jocks' case, he had holes because of wide receivers. You can't crowd the box, right? Nathan says, I think they're going 14-2. I'm serious about that, too. I really think the Eagles are going to be one of the top 3 teams. Surprise people, make everyone see we really are. Fly, Eagles, fly. I mean, that's great. That's great confidence, man. I'm taking it week by week. I'm not going crazy, obviously. I'm not going to go playoff, Super Bowl. I'm not going anything. This team has to stay healthy, number one, before we could do any of that. We at least try to stay partially healthy if we could do that. Mike Rivera says we should trade for Alfonso Smith. He could play every position. See, people are going to come in here and be like, who's Alfonso Smith? That's what I said. I'm like, who's it? It's like Dallas Cowboys D-line. I'm like, Alfonso Smith? Who's Alfonso Smith? I've never heard of him. So I went on, and I was looking, and I was like, I don't see an Alfonso Smith for the Cowboys. I think Jalen Rieger is good. Just people seem to hate on him, so I didn't know if he was being negative about it. Sorry. Woo. If he was being negative about it. No one's hating on him. Oh, that Cowboys fan I was in here was hating on him. That's definitely. Kobe Bryant says Jordan Reed is actually healthy right now. No one has signed him. Imagine midseason how he signs him a small deal for a third tight end rotation. Could actually be good. Give us problems. He gave us problems. He did. Ever since that first injury Jordan Reed had, man. I'm telling you, he was a monster, man. He was just so lengthy and just his catch radius and very athletic for his size. I mean, he was fantastic. Isn't Jordan Reed on the Niners? I'm not sure. I haven't read about it, so maybe he is. I don't know. Michael Travell says, who do you think will be our starting center once Kelce retires? Samal shifts over or Driscoll Herbig? I think it'll be Driscoll or Herbig, honestly. I think Samal's staying at that left guard spot. David Nye, I thought Jordan Reed got signed. All right, so maybe he did get signed by the Niners. Tronic says, who do you think is going to win the AFC and NFC? Obviously, I think Kansas City will go again. I just have that feeling. NFC, bro, I want us to get there so damn badly right now. I really do, but we haven't hit the first week yet. Too early to tell, and we're just going to have to see. We're going to have to see, man. Jatu Time Williams says, will Reader be as good as Tyreek? I don't know, man. I have a feeling that he'll be faster than him. I definitely know he'll definitely be faster. Probably as fast as him, to be honest. It's Tyreek. You know, Tyreek is very, very fluid, very smooth in his route running, and we just need to see. We need to see Rager on the field and just get dressed up. I'm not comparing him right now. I want to see him be his own guy, his own person, and do what he does best. Michael Rivera says, all right, I'm done for the stream. I'll be here next Friday. All right, Michael, man, have a good day, dude. I hope you have a good night tonight. Did AP get signed? Yes, he signed with the Lions. Sam Fleming said, Chiefs versus Eagles Super Bowl would be crazy, though. Not trying to jinx our season by saying we'll get there, but damn, that game would be so good. It would, bro, but we got to stay friggin' healthy, man. If we want to get to a Super Bowl against that team, man, with Chris Jones at defensive tackle, that D-line, they have a couple guys that are, Frank Clark and Chris Jones, and it's crazy. That D-line is just nuts, man. They're good all around. And then they don't even have Brashad Breeland at corner. They have that rookie corner they drafted this year, and he played fantastic. So it's like, dude, I wish we can just see, like, the thing is, look what they did. They just threw in a rookie in there, and look what happened. That, like, he's becoming, it was only one game, but he played very well. Like, played fantastic. But it's just like, it's like we just can't do that. I feel like we go to free agents too damn easily. We go with the easy route. You can't build a team off of free agents. Free agents should be like, if you need a position that you're not going to address in the draft, or it's a position that you need to fill before the season starts to fill it. Other than that, that's pretty much it. 2020 Vision says, what's our win-loss of these games this season? Saints, Seahawks, Ravens, 49ers, Packers. Saints it's going to be hard. Saints and Seahawks are going to be tough games. I think Ravens, we have a chance. I think the 49ers at San Francisco, we have a chance. Packers, I still think we have a chance. Steelers, I know we have a chance. I think we can literally win four out of 6 games right there. I'm not a big fan of Lamar Jackson. I don't think I think Lamar Jackson is the weakness of that team, honestly. I think he is. I don't think he's a good quarterback at all. I really don't. I'm not a big Lamar Jackson fan whatsoever. I just don't see accuracy in his throws. He's not a great pocket presence. He focuses on his run more than his. There's only very few players that can get away with stuff like that. Like Wilson and even Michael Vick got away with it. But Michael Vick was just another monster of his own. If you can imagine Michael Vick staying with the Falcons and not going anywhere else, man, I don't know where that guy's career would have ended up. It would have been fantastic. That I could tell you. Jocko, Eagles versus KC, Andy Reid Super Bowl, Doug Pearson versus Andy Reid. That would be crazy. Chris Brown, Fleming, word. Ja 2 times Williams. It's nice for Rieger get mentored by Deshaun early in his career. Yeah, man. Seeing them talk, and it's nice. Deshaun knows he's being that teacher to everybody. And look, like, the best deep threat in history of the NFL, like, literally. Like, you're not going to find anybody else that is going to be. Tyreek is not even on his level. 100%, not even on his level. Big pain. Concerns about Lane Johnson? Yeah, I'm just concerned he's not going to play Sunday. I don't know. I'm thinking he's going to play. My head right now with all this is Lane Johnson is playing this week. That's what I'm getting at right now. That's what I'm getting at. Nathan says Eagles with the NFC East. I also have a weird feeling that Miles Sanders is going to have a breakout season. I have the same feeling, bro. I've had that feeling since before the season even started. Tonio says, I heard that Ward dude on the Chiefs played through a broken hand. I heard that Ward dude? I don't know who. I don't know who that is. Infamous 2K, but if Chiefs develop a run game, it's for sure going to affect their passing game. But if we play them, we should be able to shut their run down. If we do that, then Pat Mahomes will just punish us. Yeah, we'll get to that point when we get to it, bro. We're not meeting with the Chiefs anytime soon. So, let's see. Shanghai Warrior says their name should be the Washington Team Football, so we can call them WTF. That would be funny. That's probably why they didn't do that. Sam Fleming, didn't Rieger supposedly run 4.27 or something like that? Not during the combine, but I thought saw reports. He ran a 4.22 at his virtual pro day. A 4.22 and a 4.26 were his 2 times. 4.22, 4.26 at his virtual pro day. And there was actual recording of the clock, which I actually have the video. I think I put that video up. I'm not sure if I did. But if you go to Jalen Rieger pro day, they will show you it was a 4.22. Very fast. Deshaun Jackson ran a 4.26 at his pro day. Or at his combine. The first run, he ran a 4.26. This guy ran faster than Deshaun at his combine. I'm telling you. Ooh. See, Michael Travell says, where will Dak be 2021 season back in Dallas? You think he's going to go want to go elsewhere? I think he's going to want to go. It depends how the season goes, but if they're not paying him, they're just, I mean, honestly, they could just slap the tag on him again next year. I mean, the tag is going to go up another 15%, so he could get paid like $38 to $40 million next year, fully guaranteed. So, I mean, he's not going to care. Like, he's getting full guaranteed 1-year contracts. He ain't going to care. Like, if he gets pretty much franchise tagged, there's really nothing much he could do about it, I don't think. They did it to Kirk Cousins twice, and then they finally got rid of him. I think they'll tag him. If they can't find that quarterback they want, God, this is going to be a joke. I want him to stay as long as possible, as long as he can. Chris Brown, we do have a tough schedule. That's good, bro. Like, I don't want an easy schedule. It's going to be like we have to stop thinking that we're the weakest link of this whole schedule. Like, other teams are looking at us right now probably thinking that, that the Eagles, they're not going to be nothing this year, blah, blah, blah. Like, let them think that, man. I'm telling you, let them think that. Kobe Bryant said, I keep yelling and screaming at people, telling them when we are healthy, Carson as receivers, we're number 1 seed. And sorry about the Caps. I had to show show passion, bro. That's why you're here. Show passion, man. That's how it is. That's how it is, man. Turbo said, I don't like the fans that say are going to be the next Julio Jones or next Tom Brady. You're just putting unnecessary weight on a player. Yeah. I don't people that do that. I don't know why people do that. Jock Talk, Joey, me and you agree on Lamar Jackson. Well, at least that's true. I'm not big on Lamar Jackson, never have been. Nathan Wilbur says, Rieger and Sanders, Lane Johnson, Jackson, Hightower. Yeah, we're going to go crazy. I hope John Hightower just gets some snaps. That's all I really care about. Corey Dabai says, both of my teams play at 1 on Sunday. What are both of your teams? Clippers and Eagles. Awesome. You're going to have a good day, man. Good long day. Two-time Williams says, nice to really see Deshaun grow up in front of our eyes. I know he's getting to be that father figure on the field for everybody, and that's where it all counts. You know what I mean? Nathan Woolridge says, my thoughts on who we are going to lose to is the Steelers and Seahawks. I want to win these damn games. I want to win these games against the Seahawks and the Saints so badly this year. Those 2 games I am focusing on, like, more than any. I can't really even say that. I feel wrong to say that. Well, we have to focus every week, but those games, we need to win those games. We have a score to settle with these guys. We do. Antonio says, the dude's name is Chavarius Ward. My bad. Oh, I have no idea, bro. Nate says, we have speed, demon team. Confident. Going to be really back and forth, though. Obviously, I think Dak is going to do all right this season. Zeke will be good, but I hate the Cowgirls. Sam Fleming says, look, we don't have to worry about the kind of crap we had to deal with when Chip Kelly was here, when we got rid of D-Jack. If Rieger pans out, he gets traded. Whoever trades him should get ran out. Yes, and well, it's a new day. It's a new day, man. Chris Brown says, yeah, agreed. Deshaun Dupree says 24-13. Deshaunte Dupree, what's up, man? 60 people in the chat, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed, you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Eagles fan here, Joey Shake 72. Join the Shake Squad family. We've got a lot of good things going on with this channel. A lot of people has been supporting. Got a lot of roundtable discussions coming up soon with some Eagles YouTubers and some really cool things. So I hope you guys enjoy that as well. If you guys haven't, put the like on this video. Hit that like button if you guys haven't. Really does help this content push out a lot more. Do appreciate that as well. If you guys haven't checked out those Shake Squad memberships, check them out in the description below. As usual, I thank you very much for everybody. Yes, very good. Chris Brown said, still getting over the Flyers Game 7. So ready for Sunday. I know, man. It was hard to watch, man. They just lost it. They had no control over the puck, man. It was just bad. They just had no control. They had no chemistry on the ice at all. It wasn't good. I don't even blame it on the goalie too much, but they had the shots weren't good. They barely had guys going down. The passes were horrible. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good. I'm surprised they played that bad, like in a do or die moment. You know what I mean? Deshaun Dupree says, we have always been in the fight. We have always been injured as well. A healthy Eagles team is a Super Bowl team. 100%, man. Jot 2 times Williams, would the team be stable if Jalen Hurts has to be the starter? As of right now, I really don't know. I don't think Jalen Hurts would be starting. I don't know if he'd be starting right now. I think Nate would get in there and probably be that guy if they had to throw somebody in there. I don't think Hurts would be ready to go in. I mean, obviously he had an okay camp, but I think Nate might be trusted a little bit more. I don't know. Nathan, I want to know if the Eagles can stay healthy, because if they aren't healthy, we could do bad, but I think Carson should just throw bombs to Sean Rieger. Yeah, but we'll be doing a lot of other things, though. Trust me. Kobe Bryant Jr. says, honestly, for the fans, don't even worry about our O-line. We will pick up the pace and be great, where we were the same scenario as 2017, and we had top 3 O-line, and mostly without Jason Peters. Oh, yeah, 100%, man. No Jason Peters, and Vaitai comes in and acts, and we don't miss a beat. Cedar Sanchez, do you think Howie did enough to get us into deep playoff run? I think he did fine, honestly. I think he redeemed himself in the draft. I think free agency went very well. We went after specific positions. And I think, we're leaving kind of everything else up to, like, the positional groups like linebacker. We need to wait and see. We can't just be like, there's a lot of unknown at linebacker right now. There's a lot of unknown with some of these other receivers that we do have, obviously, with with Hightower and Watkins, even though they've had very good training camps. But I want to see more from these guys. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside got to redeem himself. So I think we just need to let these games pan out, and then we'll start to see what is really working, what's not working. So that's what's going to happen. Michael Travell says, rank the NFC East new head coaches from best to worst. I think Rivera is the best of the 3, but I think the no-names will have the worst record, if that makes sense. Well, McCarthy is, 3-8 without Aaron Rodgers, and that's all he's really had his whole career. Joe Judge, I'd probably put McCarthy. I'd probably put Rivera, McCarthy, and Joe Judge. I mean, that's probably how I'd rank them, just because Joe Judge is Joe Judge shows he's yeah, team spirit, but bro, let's see you coach before you start rolling on in the mud in front of your team. You're a fun coach, you're a likable guy. Okay, probably a really nice guy, but I don't know what he's gonna bring to the Giants. I really don't. I don't know what he's bringing to the Giants. The Giants have spent a lot of money, and they have a lot of pieces. I don't know if Nate Solder ended up leaving for the season. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Sam Fleming says, Doug says Sudfeld is number 2, but that could be gamesmanship. I think in time, I think Jalen Hurts will be number 2 in time. That's definite. Donnie Beck feels like Christmas Eve, bro. It does. It does. Chad 2 times Williams, I think Dallas Goedert will have a really good year. I think he will too, man. I think he will too. Nathan says, what is the easiest game and the hardest game on your mind? Easiest game? There's no easiest game. We're facing it's a good, tough schedule this year. It's a good schedule this year with some good, teams that have gotten a lot better. You know what I mean? Hardest team on this schedule is probably going to be the Saints. Mine is Bengals and Ray. Oh, I forgot we're facing the Bengals. Easiest? I don't know. Offensively, I think the Bengals look okay, but defensively, they're horrible. They got no corners. They got no linebackers. The safeties are they're okay, but they're not great. But there's no easy games at the end of the day. Kobe says, and Corey Glenn is not signed. Everyone should be pissed because there's just pure neglect for a left tackle that gets hurt every year. Dude, I hope we just sign him just to sign him, keep him on here. Chris Brown says, no easy games. Diamondback says, Kobe Bryant, I think they want to surprise the Washington football team by waiting in the last moment so they have less plan time. And that actually works sometimes. That actually does work sometimes. You never know at that moment. Sorry, I'm fixing my chair. You never know. There we go. Oops. Shit. All right, I'm good. My chair was screwed up. My chair just screwed up for a second. Yep. We're just gonna have to find out, man. The game, I get why you do these smoke screens, but it's like, don't you catch a bluff of a coach? Like, yeah, I guess it screws up a game plan, but how much does it really screw up a game plan for a team? I'm not really sure. At the end of the day, I'm not really even sure about that. Michael Travellis, no matter how good or bad of a team you are, Seattle always has our number. I really hope we could beat them for once. Well, the thing is, every time we face them, we're never prepared. We always have injuries. We're always we're always bad against quarterbacks that scramble. We're bad against quarterback scramble. We are. Like, at this point, you got to have, it sucks having one of the, like a spy. You play a linebacker that plays as a spy for a quarterback that runs very well with a quarterback that's, quick. We used to do it. I know back in the day we used to do it with Trent Cole a lot. We used to have him as a spy. We used to have Connor Barwin as a spy at defensive end as well. Outside linebacker when, obviously we weren't playing that. But, yeah, we used to do some good things. We're going to see how we do it. I feel like we're just going to play it straight up. Nathan says, my friend told me we were going 7-9. I said, what are you talking about? You're on crack or what? Let's see here. Deshaun Dupree says, that logo, though, bro. Yes, this is the new logo for the channel. It's brand new. Obviously, I don't have a... I'm trying to move the right way. Obviously, I don't have a... I don't have an intro yet. I'm going to be having an intro made. But, yeah, that is pretty much the logo. It's the new me. I hired somebody to make that logo for me, and he did a very great job. He's going to do more work for me in the future. He did a great job. So, Sam Fleming, we don't send enough corner blitzes against mobile. Yeah, I mean, because it depends who the quarterback is, and it just depends. Like cornerback blitzes are very. You got to be careful with those because if you do that and that quarterback has time to throw and not getting to the guy fast enough, then you're gonna, you could give up a huge play when that happens. So you just got to be careful with that. Oh, sorry, Jock. Write it again, bro. Hold on, I got it. Jock says, mine's Washington, Dallas at Dallas since we have to go against the refs too. Still pissed about the kickoff and they gave us. Yeah, I know. That game was just total rip. Just crazy. Just crazy. Rain 215. Don't take no team light. Look at people. Look at us till we smoke them. I know. We got to go. We just got to go in this with a good head on our shoulders and we just got to play football. We just got to play great, and that's it. We just got to get on our level and just be more consistent and just do the right thing, and that's it. And we'll be fine. Stop with these trap games. Stop, dude. We're a good team, right? We're going to be a good team. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like can't make a big thing about it yet. Like we haven't played a game yet, but it is what it is. Like we just got to take one game at a time. Matt says that logo is awesome as hell. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Obviously, my green screen is not fixed because I need to hang my green screen the other direction, and I need to do something to hang it. So that's why it's not looking fully on my screen right now. Nate said a lot of people are downing us this season, but watch what we do. I'm telling you, running game is good. Offense, really good. Good defense, best tight end duo of the league. That's why I think we're going 14-2. I believe it. Thanks, Henry. Do appreciate it, man. Deshaun Dupree. Oh, my God. Jock Talk, thank you. That was a lot of typing. It's okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to miss it. Nathan Woolridge says, I'm so mad at Lane Johnson. He needs to play like a man. Oh, dude, he had to clean out his knee. I mean, he's not – dude, like, your health is more important, bro. Like, if I had to get something done on my body that was going to affect my health, I would do it. Like, it is what it is. Jonas says, who's going to be our breakout star this year? Miles Sanders is going to be the breakout star this year, bro. I've said that before we got Jalen Reagor. I knew this kid was After last year, I said, man, this kid is going to be something special. I mean, with more training under his belt, he's been working out with that scared the shit out of me. He's been working with Saquon Barkley and been doing really well with that, and it's going to be fantastic. Can't wait. Let's see. Sam Fleming says, we might have better luck with these mobile quarterbacks this year, though, especially if Davion Taylor is our dedicated spy. We're going to see, man. I don't know with Davion Taylor. I'm not sure what they're doing with him. Not very, very happy with our linebacker core right now. We just need to see them in full throttle on the field. That's what we need to see right now with some of these guys. Yeah, I know. I mean, look, he's physical as hell. And when he's fast and gets to the guy in front of him, he's very good. So, Kobe Bryant, Jr. 24 says, I love Lamb. I think he's a great receiver, but for the Cowboys, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do anything with him, especially with Cowboy fans saying they're going to be great with their new coach. They can't. I mean, how are you so sure? When Doug came here, I didn't know what was going to happen. When Doug came here, I was being realistic and said, well, I don't think we're going to – I think it's going to take us at least 3 years just to get into the playoffs. I mean, that's what I said. I said 3 years before we at least make it to the playoffs because of the roster and what it looked like. And could you say in 2015 when Chip Kelly was departing at the end of that year, did you think in 2 years we were going to win a Super Bowl? I mean, be honest. Like, really. Joey, just move your ass out of the way so we can all see. Yes. Okay. Michael Travella says, listen, I don't know how Rieger will turn out long term, but what I do know is he's no Nelson. Milk and injury. Aguilar. Rieger is hungry, and I'm loving it. He is hungry. He's ready to go. Nathan says, yeah, you're right, but he could play. Rello Talk said Eagles are going to kill the dye skins. Dude, they have no idea what's coming to them this Sunday. They really don't. I don't get it. Like I should have did a collab with some of these Redskin YouTubers this week. Matt said, I'm excited to see Miles Sanders have a breakout year. Can't wait, bro. Nate said, I think Saints are going to go 13. I think Saints are going to do well. Saints are loaded, man. Saints are just loaded with players. I mean, they got 2 more years with Drew. They got this year and next year with Drew Brees, and that's it. Chris Brown, we have to remember how many people are going to be out if they test positive for COVID this season. What do you think about that? I mean, we already played our first game and nothing's happened yet. Obviously, more games are going to get played on Sunday. I mean, even, the Kansas City had fans as well, and it turned out pretty good. It was a nice little test run Thursday night. They already tested everybody in the league a few days ago. They had a worldwide NFL test. I think one guy tested positive out of all the players. So far, it's good. They're actually wearing watches. Some of the people on the sideline are wearing watches. They actually sense people that whoever gets – it's a radar scanner to where if you actually get COVID, that scanner will actually tell who you've been near and who you have to put in, obviously, quarantine. So they got some high-tech equipment going on. If you watched that game from yesterday, they showed some really cool things. Kavai Jones playing – Baby, let's go. Oh, yeah. Dude, everyone's on the Rager train, bro. The Rager train. Chris Brown, I just mean, now that's a factor, we have to remember that, too. Yes. Nathan Woodard says, no, Drew Brees is old, and he's a couch watching TV type guy. He's going to get worn out. Still plays good, though, and he's got a lot of weapons around him. Rello says Eagles should go 10-6 this year. I take that as an insult, bro. I think we should have at least 11 or more wins, to be honest. Sam Fleming says, when camp was going on, they said Rieger was learning the X and Z spots, so that mean that he'll be sharing snaps with JJ, or do you think they'll put him or D-Jax in the slot? D-Jax is going to be on the outside. They're not wasting time with that. I think the Rieger is going to be starting the whole entire game. It depends with this how healthy he is type thing. He's playing Sunday, but I'm telling you right now, they better not trinkle him in. They better just put him in and just see what he could do. That's only look. I'm only going off of what information they're giving me. He's not on the injury report, and he's fine. They're not limiting him. They're not just putting him in individual drills. Like they're literally doing a lot of things right now. Nathan, you gotta stop spamming, bro. Otherwise, you gotta get timed out. No spamming in here, bro. Don't be spamming. Don't be spamming stuff because you're gonna get timed out. One of these guys will time you out. I just lost my... Michael said, let's see, Michael, listen, now Rieger will turn out long term, but I do know he's no Nelson. Oh, I just read that. I'm getting confused. What's going on? Why is everything... Oh, here we go. I'm good now. Chris Brown, I just mean now that's a factor. We have to remember that too. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yes, we went over this. Jock, we are like virgins. We're going to be with something we never had. That is funny, man. My friend 7 and 9. Bro, stop. I'm telling you right now, stop spamming because you're going to get timed out. I'm telling you right now, no spamming, bro. Don't be spamming, Nathan. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to be a douchebag, but, let other people, say what you got to say in one thing. Matt says it's time for the Rieger show. It's time for the Rieger show Sunday afternoon against Deadskins Call. I mean the Washington Football, a.k.a. the No Names. Kavai Jones, I kind of think Sean Bradley might show some good things if they played him. I think Sean Bradley's going to be the best coverage linebacker we have. Honestly, I think he's going to do a really good job. I like him a lot. I do like Sean Bradley a lot and his attitude. Jones says, I think one game that's really going to test us, the Ravens, because Lamar Jackson's insane. I don't think much of Lamar Jackson, bro. He's got a pair of legs because you take that away from him, he really doesn't have much of anything, to be honest. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Joey, you skipped me again. I skipped you again? Fuck me. How? I don't know. I'm sorry, bro. Relotalk said, who do you think the dyed skins key players are? Obviously, Chase Young. Obviously, the whole defensive line for the Redskins. Dwayne Haskins, Terry McLaurin, Landon Collins, I guess. I mean, he's not great, but I guess Landon Collins. Nathan says, okay, I'm sorry. My little brother keeps typing on my computer. Please don't time me out. Kobe Bryant, when our offense is wearing out defense, the Washington fans are going to be like, oh, so that's the healthy D-Jacks from last year and the new Rieger. Yeah, Kobe, that's what's going to happen. Sam Fleming, what does that mean for JJ, though? I mean, D-Jacks and Rieger will both stay on the outside, rather Ward in the slot. I guess he'll be a third. Dude, I don't know what they're doing. I mean, they're gonna sprinkle in some guys. Obviously, some guys are probably going to take a break for a couple plays. I mean, probably going to happen. So we'll just see. Young Rufus, I think Duke Riley will step up, be one of our best linebackers. Rieger, it's going to be awesome. And Duke Riley, man, is becoming a favorite on here by the coaches. So, Matt Weeks, I think Nathan spamming actually threw you off. Yes, it did because I'm losing my spot. Kavai Jones, Joey, who's your offensive MVP this Sunday for the Eagles, and who's your defensive MVP? Offensive MVP, I'm going to go with Miles Sanders for the offensive MVP. And for defense, I'm going to go with Fletcher Cox because he is due for a hungry breakout game. He's ready this year. I want Fletcher Cox to have a monster year this year. I know a lot of people think, oh, he's going to get double teamed, but Malik Jackson on the other side, don't know who you're going to be blocking. So we're going to find out. JWS Telescope Tranquility, I hope we have the great season this year. No disappointments and injuries, 100%, man. I agree, man. Totally different team when you're 100% healthy. You skipped me, then you went back and got it. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Chris Brown, Lamar does have that I'm going to be a problem down the road short. Look to him. I guess he does, but I need to see more him being a passing quarterback. I just don't think he's a consistent pocket quarterback. I just think he relies on his legs too much. I don't think he's much of anything, to be honest. He got nervous during that playoff game. It didn't look good to me. Michael Travellis, do you think once Hargrave is back, we put Malik Jackson at all at the edge? He's playing that position. He could be a good rotational guy in both tackle. Oh, 100%, Michael. Jim Schwartz has talked about that, moving Malik to defensive end if they have to. And, they're definitely definitely going to have moving parts on the defensive line. They've done it to Fletcher Cox. They moved Fletcher Cox to the outside. They moved Brandon Graham to the inside. They moved guys all over the place. So please don't, always expect, everything like that. So you never know. Miles Rose said, what do you think about the Eagles' new hype video? Deuce made me want to run through a wall. I was so pumped. I actually liked it. When I first watched it, I was like, it's growing on me. Like, they haven't really been good the past few years. They really haven't been, like, amazing like they used to be. But I actually like this one a lot, and I think there's a lot, there's a lot of stuff in there that's important, and I like even the beginning when Deuce Staley running for a touchdown when he was with the Eagles, and then like kind of just looking at the field like where he is now and what the future is going to hold for this team, and just all the new pieces. So it's exciting. Michael says, I feel like our lack of O-line depth is really going to hurt us this year. I don't think I think we need to find out what the depth is. That's the issue. We don't know what the depth is right now because we haven't had time we've had time to figure it out, but I mean, we couldn't even still find a left tackle right now. I mean, I think you should sign Cordy Glenn as another body, and he's a reliable tackle that's already had playing time. So Cordy Glenn, it shouldn't be, I want Cordy Glenn in the building right now, and hopefully they do it after this game. Or tomorrow. Kavai Jones says, I have a $20 bet that the Eagles beat the no-names. But they have a 7.5 point lead. Good bet in your opinion. The Eagles have a 7.5. I mean, that's a good bet to me. I mean, $20. That's worth it. Matt said, I think you're the youngest here, to be honest, Nathan. Sean Dupree says, isn't it great to be excited for our offense and defense? Yes, and like speed. That's where it's so important. Nathan says, last year we had no one beat the Cowboys. That explains why we're going to do that even better this season with better offense. Yes, I believe that 100%. Jock says, Nathan, you're old enough to be my grandkid. Sam Fleming says, everyone was worried about our O-line in camp. I think our D-line is just going to be that good this year when Hargrave is back. Who are they going to double? Exactly. Who are they going to double when, you have Fletch and Hargrave next to each other? And then what if they move Malik? If they want a good rush and they put Malik at defensive end for a play or two, just because if they want to do that, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. You're going to see Malik, Fletch, and you're going to see Javon Hargrave and Brandon Graham at the same time. It's going to happen. It's going to happen a lot more than you think. Brian Clemens says, Redskins offense line lost some pieces this season. Hopefully that means our D-line eats unlike in the opener last year. I think the best offensive lineman for the Redskins is going to be Sheriff. I think Sheriff is their best guy, offensive line. Of course, Trent Williams is gone. I don't know who's really replacing those guys. If I check, I have the roster up. You have Jaron Christian Sr., you have Wes Martin at left guard, you have Chase Ruler, Brand Sheriff at right guard, of course. Morgan Moses I think he used to be a lot better, but Morgan Moses I'm not really a big fan of. I don't think he's really that good anymore. I thought Morgan Moses played on the left side. I could be wrong. Johan says, how many touchdowns is Carson going for this year? I'm hoping between 35 to 40 touchdowns or more. Saying Warriors says, I have the Eagles winning 41-14. Rieger, D-Jackson, Ertz going to steamroll the Washington football team secondary. Pass rush going to go wild, too. Defense will create turnovers. Damn, 41-14. That would be a great score. That would be a nice start to the season, man. Be a really nice start to the season. I'd be very excited for that. Very excited for that. Young River says, do you think Barnett will be good on Sunday? I saw there he's still being limited. I'm not really trying to take another hit to the D-line. I don't know, man. It's going to take him a while to come back. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, Barnett, I mean, I think Barnett actually has an advantage because, we haven't, other teams haven't had preseason games, so they're going to be as, like, not as great in the beginning when this game starts. So I'm hoping that maybe Barnett can get into his groove after a couple series in this game and do some good things there. So that's what I'm hoping for. All right. I'm just checking the stream, guys. Make sure everything's good. Goodbye, Jones. My hot take for this Sunday, JJ gets over 100 receiving yards and John Hightower gets a red zone touchdown. The red zone touchdown, yes. JJ Arcega-Whiteside over 100 receiving yards. I think that would change a lot of heads of Eagles fans about how he is if that happens. I mean, hey, I would love it to happen, but that'd be awesome. 100 yards for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside would be fantastic. Chris Brown, agree with the hype videos of late. I like the hype video. I thought it was good. Kobe Bryant says Vinny Curry, Malik Jackson could both really confuse the defense if they switch out DT and DE. They both can play exceptionally well at both. Oh, Vinny Curry could do the same. Yeah, Vinny Curry could move inside and outside as well. Tony O2X says, I feel that Titans game showed Lamar's isn't a good pocket passer, but I feel like he'll learn and develop. He probably will, but as of right now, I'm not liking him at all. I'm not. Tonio also so excited about Miles Sanders. You could tell by my profile pic. Of course, man. Of course. Love it, man. Michael Travella says, am I the only one who still would like to see Deuce as our offensive coordinator? Hope maybe down the road. We'll see what happens right now, but, I mean, we're going to see what the Eagles do. We pretty much do what the 49ers do. We have pretty much Doug calling the plays, head coaches calling the plays, and then you have all these offensive assistants, some passing game coordinator, and why did I forget his name? His name just doubted me. The passing game coordinator, and then you have Deuce Staley and Jeff Stoughton as the run game coordinators. You have Sangrelli, another guy. Sangrelli is another guy who was with the Broncos. Another offensive mind that creates open, that's very good with the relationship between the option, and pretty much the marriage between quarterback and running back. So pretty good. I mean, we're just gonna have to see, man. And I like it because it gives more pressure on Doug and Carson this year. So that's a good thing. Rich Sangrelli, yes. John, what's your prediction for the score of the game, Eagles versus Washington? I think we'll go. It's always changing, man. I want to score over 30 points. That's definitely. I really want to score. I mean, 32 points would be nice for us. Maybe 32-17, something like that. I would like that a lot. Matt Weeks, the defensive ours got me excited as hell. Same thing, bro. Dom Jones, also, what do you have as prediction of Cowboys-Rams? I honestly don't know. I just want them to lose. I can give a crap less what the score is. They could lose by 1 point. I can care less. Jocko, Graham Cox, Hargrave Jackson, good night QBs. Definitely. Joseph Sirianni, man, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the chat, bro. Nathan says, I'm a football player and I got signed by the Eagles. Did you get signed by the Eagles? Sam Fleming says, honestly, I don't want to see too big of a blowout. Just get a 3-possession lead and coast. No need to use players and give teams tape on them. Yeah, I get they'll probably start coasting. They'll start going a little. They'll start getting a little comfortable, and then they don't have to go crazy with exploiting too much of their playbook. Obviously. Chris Brown, hey, I'm leaving you guys. Stay frosty. Let's smoke them Sunday. Definitely, Chris Brown. Have a good night, bro. Hope you have a good night tonight. Conrad Castillo, can't wait to see a healthy D-Jack. Finally, right? We said Coach Rich. Yes. Jade, says, what's your record prediction? I'm hoping 12-4, man. That's what I'm hoping this year. Kobe Bryant, I wonder how our fans are going to act when Jason Peters gets a holding penalty. God, we're going to find out. Kavai Jones, Fuller is doubtful for the no-names this Sunday, which means Ronald Darby is the only guy that's healthy right now, and whoever else they have at that cornerback position right now. Every night, 35-17 Eagles. I agree, man. Kawhi Jones, I think Josh Sweat is so underrated. I would not mind to see him start next year. Nah, he had a really good camp, man. I think he gets better every single year. I think you're right about that. Dom Jones, who are you most excited to see defense? Fletcher Cox, Hargrave, or Darius Slay, Jalen Mills at safety. I'm excited to see Darius Slay, Nicole Roby-Coleman, Jalen Mills at safety. I'm excited for the secondary a lot because we haven't had a good secondary in a while, so. Joseph, how much do you think the Hightower plays this Sunday? I'm hoping he gets some snaps, man. I don't want him out the whole game. I want him to get snaps. Nathan says, I got the Eagles winning against the football team 49-18. Damn, that's nuts. Matt says, hey, Darby, can't wait for you to get toasted. Yeah, Jalen Mills actually said that he talked to Darby on the phone, and I guess, they had a little talk about the game and stuff. I don't know what happened, though, but... Sam Fleming says, I wonder who they'll put Darby on. Better not be D-Jack or Rieger. Talk about burnt toast. Definitely, man. It's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. I don't know. But we're just going to have to see, man. Matt Piat says, also, let's hope see Joshua giving the offense some damage with sweat blood. You love using that sweat blood with his name. Nate says, I got us beating Rams 34-24. We're going to see how the Rams look. We want them to win against the Cowboys Sunday night, but we're going to see how they look, though. We're going to see what happens. 55 people in the chat. Thank you for joining me tonight on a Q&A for the Eagles versus the Washington football team this Sunday. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you guys have not, do appreciate that a lot. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please, if you guys have not hit that like button before you leave today, really does help this channel out a lot. You guys have been great supporters and been doing a really good job trying to put out as much content as possible. All right, so news this weekend. I'm doing this live stream. I do this live stream every Friday. I might switch it to Saturday, but Fridays as of right now, and be doing these. Going to be doing these Q&As every Friday. Yeah, we'll have some fun doing this. Might have some other people on the show, so should be cool. Might be live streaming with somebody else, so you never know at that time. I like doing roundtables with other YouTubers as well, so it's a lot of fun. Not going to be doing any videos tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be I'm going to be posting some stuff on the community post. No videos are going to get made tomorrow, so just look out for a Sunday video after the game. Going up to Boston, visit some people, my girlfriend, and just going to go hang out and do some things, watch the game and relax. And then after the game, I will make a video. And then when I get home, I'll do a review on the game and what we need to do better and what, depending how the game goes. So I will have a video out Sunday after the game, definitely. But I will put out some posts Saturday. Might do a video Saturday during the day. Who knows? But yeah, we will see. We will see what happens. But appreciate, like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, everyone, for coming in here tonight. Really shows your, loyalty and, really being into the football's here. And, it's exciting just to talk about it. It's great to talk about it with you guys. So that's just one game at a time. That's all that matters. Goodbye, Joe and Joey. What's your hot take this Sunday? My hot take this Sunday is Miles Sanders is going to get over 100 yards rushing. D-Jax is going to have 80 to 100 yards receiving. Jalen Reagor will have over 100 yards receiving. The defense is going to get a pick. I say 3 or 4 sacks for the defensive line. And I think we're going to do pretty well. I think we're going to have a really good game. We just need to start playing, and we just need to get this team going. Get this team going. Nate says, I got us beating Ravens 29-24. I think this one is toss-up nail-bitter game. Yeah, well, I'm just waiting for the next game, bro. I'm not focusing on the Ravens right now. Jock says, let's show them our sweat is better than their sweat. Conrad Castillo says, can't wait to see the defense. Just 2 more days. I know, bro. We just feeling it out right now. Kobe Bryant, they're 24, but yeah. Going on about Jason, his new problem with holding it really could be just his age catching up with him. Glenn really could be serviceable if the problem, don't you think? Oh, yeah, no, I want to bring him in now. They already worked him out. They said, Doug said they liked his workout, if he really means that. And he's a very solid left tackle. If you guys haven't subscribed to Gate City Sports, he's another guy who knows ins and outs of every player in the NFL, does a really good job with the draft and everything like that. And talked to him about Cordy Glenn. Said I asked him if he was like a big V for the Bengals last year. He said he's just been hurt. He's had some concussions. But other than that, he's been a very solid left tackle. He's solid. He ain't a Pro Bowler, nothing special, but solid guy. Yeah, that's what I have on Cordy Glenn. I hope they do sign him. Just get him in here. Nathan Willard, I got us losing the Steelers. Matt Week says, be a lot sweating left on that field, Chuck. Kavad Jones says, got to get some homework done, but really respect the content you've been putting out. You're my favorite Eagles YouTuber. Have a good night. Go Birds, 27-10 Eagles. Kavad, thank you very much for coming in, and thank you for that compliment. Do appreciate it, man. Let's go win this game Sunday, man. Have a good night, dude. Young Rufus says, Darby going to try to put on his old Eagles jersey after Reagor burns and act like he's not facing him. Diamondback, I'm glad the Eagles are playing early in the day because I just can't. I know. I'm glad it's not a Sunday night game because there's no way I can wait this long. The first two games are 1 o'clock, and then we have I think a Sunday or a Monday against San Francisco. So, or the Bengals after that, and then San Francisco. I forgot. Jock Talk, Eagles play 10 a.m. since I'm. Oh, I forgot. Well, you're lucky. They play earlier for you. So, Diamondback literally counting the hours. 10 a.m. here. Oh God, you guys are lucky. Eagles of Atlanta, do you think Eagles should keep both Ertz and Goddard to help block Washington's edge rushers? Do you think Eagles should keep both Ertz and Goddard, like for the future, to do that? No, because they can use running backs for that, for chip blocks or whatever. I mean, that's why you need reliable tackles. Because if you don't have reliable tackles, you have to chip block. If you see someone chipping on the left side, it's because Jason Peters is having a hard time. See someone chipping on the right side, it's because either Matt Pryor or Lane Johnson is having a hard time. So that's where you can kind of tell like who's having a hard time. But I'm gonna be watching that first years. I'm gonna be watching that pretty much. I'm going to be watching this offensive line with my eyes, like, closely. Jock said, yes, I told Gate City about us waiting until after week 1 since then the contract isn't guaranteed. Yes. Matt says, I'm laser focused on Washington. No names right now more than anything. Not looking past them for right now. Definitely. Michael Trevella says, will you be doing any NFC East roundtables on Mad Dog's channel? As much as I hate our division rivals, I love hearing other teams' inputs and friendly back and forth banters. I was actually supposed to be on his channel like a month ago when he did his roundtable. Philly 500 filled in for me that day. I was supposed to be in that roundtable with Ed Oliver and a few other guys. I didn't get a chance to do it. I wanted to do it, but I'm hoping. I like the roundtable I had with Lord Brunson and all the rest of the YouTubers, like Gate City, Philly Fresh. Philly Mike with the Philly Talk podcast. I was very appreciative of Lord Brunson inviting me to that. I thanked him a lot for it. It was a lot of fun, and I hope to do it again with him and everyone else very soon. It was a lot of fun doing that. Conrad Castillo, just hoping this year we stay healthy, need another ring. Definitely. Philly Nation 92, can only imagine what offense would look like if all the starters were healthy. So I'm going to go on for another 15 minutes till the 3-hour mark, just to let you guys know. So I'm going to hit 3 hours. I was waiting. I did this a little extra early today at 8:30 because I wanted to at least get 3 hours of a nice stream in today. So I do appreciate everybody coming in today. It's going to be a very, very fun time this weekend. I think we've all been really waiting for football to come around. We've been trying to enjoy whatever football we've had, whatever we could watch. I know the draft was a little weird. I thought the draft was a little weird, but it was nice just taking our minds off all the problems in the world that everyone's facing and just what we've all had to go through to get to this point. And some of us thought that there would be no NFL season, but here we are going into week 1, 2 days away and ready to face the Washington football team. And I want to kick some butt this year, guys. I want to go in there and do some good things. Very happy with this team the way it looks right now. Obviously, we've hit some roadblocks, but this isn't the worst that we've been through, guys. Obviously, last year we had over 10 on IR. We need to get through game after game, and, we just need to – if it doesn't help, if it does help you, I'm not a religious person. I'm not a religious person. If you guys aren't religious, say a prayer before the game. Do something that kind of helps your aura, puts an aura, even if no one believes in that. Do something like that before the game. Do something like that, and pray for this team before the game starts, and pray that everyone stays healthy and everyone plays well, and we don't run into any other problems. That's what I could say. Right now, and just do right by the team and do right. We can't be I would be at this game. I mean, obviously not this week. Next week I'd be at the game against the Rams because I go to the opener every year. But I go to like 5-6 games a year, and if the Eagles are in the playoffs at home, I go to those games as well. So as soon as after this month, apparently what Jeffrey Lurie said is that September there's going to be no games. Hopefully by October, he said by October they're going to hope to plan something to where stadiums where the Eagles are going to try to let people in. So I am going to try to get to a game. As soon as there are tickets available for whatever game they announce first at home, I will be there. Coronavirus or no coronavirus, I will be there regardless. Lincoln Financial Field is my second home. It is I just love being around the atmosphere, around the people. And, that's just where I like to do. And so I'm hoping that happens and we get something right there. So Kobe Ryan said, looking back to 2017, compared to now, didn't even have that good of a secondary. We just had explosive offense that anchored our defense in the secondary who wouldn't be scared of us. Yes. We had a secondary that was not that great. Obviously Malcolm and Ronnie McLeod did a good job. And, like our corners did good when they had to. But this pass rush really made a huge difference in that year. It was just very consistent every game. Jock says yes, that round table you guys did was great. I love that. I thought it was fantastic. That round table with Lord Brunson, I loved it. I thought it was really good. It's nice to pick someone else's brain. You know what I mean? It's nice to pick, instead of just hearing myself all the time, it's nice to pick everyone else's brain on the season or questions or whatever. You know what I mean? It's nice just to hear that. So, Matt said, I just can't wait to see the green confetti fall again. I know, man. I'm always dreaming about it. Jock says, hell, Joey, it's only 8:17 p.m. All right, bro. You're like going way ahead of the season, bro. Chris Brown, 2020 high field. I might have to go outside and whip some random guy. Whoop whoop. It's good juju, man. It is. I was gonna go Eagles at Niners. Oh, that's nice. Nathan Woodruff says, "Who do you think we're gonna lose in the division? We're not going 6-0 in the division." I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Like, we always go half with the Cowboys, but that depends if the refs are on our side or not. That's really the big difference of what's going on. NFL report with Shane. Hello, I have a football game tomorrow. Oh, you do? That's good. So you get football tomorrow, and you get football Sunday. You get to play football on Saturday, and you get to play on Sunday, and get to watch on Sunday, which is fantastic, which is great. Oh boy. So, taking this game with a grain of salt, but I was hearing a lot of disrespect from these Redskin fans. I'm just gonna say Redskin fans, and I don't know. They think we're very beatable, and I don't think so. I don't think it's easy as everyone says it is. And I'm not just saying that because Jalen Reagor's playing. Because before Jalen Reagor was pretty much full go, I did not think that we were going to lose this game at all. Really didn't. I have a lot of respect for this team and the resiliency of this team and for this coaching staff and this culture that we have built in Philadelphia. And this team, I swear, the more this team does get hurt, but we always stay on 2 feet and we keep going. And last year showed a lot. I think we needed that to happen. Obviously, it's bad. You don't want it to happen. But I think, Carson put the team on his shoulders, and he won the NFC East single-handedly. A couple comeback wins, and, really showed a lot because he had nobody. Robert Davis, you know what I mean? Like, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was just, the offensive coordinator, Mike Groh, wasn't working out. Carson Walsh could not even coach wide receivers. It was just bad. It was just a really bad year. Once we hit that Miami game, we kind of fell apart after that. And the Eagles were back to a corner. Do you want to win your season or not? Like, you have to win out, and you can't lose a game. And the Eagles went on fourth and won their next 4 games, got into the playoffs. And unfortunately, we didn't have enough to face Seattle. We just didn't have enough. And we looked horrible. We just looked horrible. And Josh McCown came in. And Josh McCown actually looked pretty good. I mean, there was a couple passes that were a little bad, but we just didn't have enough. And I was at that game, and when I left, I wasn't even mad. I was more mad that Carson Wentz got the concussion than I was about losing a wild card game. I wasn't even mad about the wild card game because you know what? I was like, look, this team fought to the end. They did what they had to do. And then going into 2020, they had to make some changes. Changes will have to get made. They're not just keeping guys here because of a Super Bowl. They're not just keeping guys. They need to move on. The youth movement is coming to Philadelphia. So, you know what I mean? And we need to make changes. Like when I saw Sidney and Rasul Douglas get released, I was like, wow, they had a lot of balls to do that. And then before that, they released Nigel Bradham. And I was really surprised at that, too, because I'm like, wow, they actually want to change the linebacker position. They don't want to keep Nigel Bradham here. So I was like, wow, okay. They want to do some different things. But it's nice to see that. Jock says, why is Nathan so negative? New name, Negative Nathan. Maddix, I hope we can sweep the Cowboys this year. I hope we do too, man. Yo, Eagle Slayer. What's going on, man? 5 minutes left, guys. I'm going to read off some comments until that time. So 5 minutes. Jock says, I think Carson grew up and didn't force things last 4 weeks. He didn't force anything, man. He was playing it safe. He was doing good, man. And Greg Ward had a big game. We found out what Boston Scott could do at the end of the year. Michael Travell says, without trying to be biased, do you think Wentz has a shot being MVP this season? My man finally has weapons and a huge chip on his shoulder. Could be at least in the conversation. I think he is in the conversation. I think there's no excuses for Carson Wentz this year. If Carson Wentz screws up, it's going to be his own fault and his own doing. Okay, but these coaches have to put him in the right position as well. But if I see Carson Wentz scrambling and trying to extend plays, somebody better get open, because I know that these guys have speed and that can fake out a lot of guys and can move around like it's nothing out there. So that's what I'm hoping for. But it's not a biased question at all. Michael, yes, he does and can win MVP. It's not biased, man. It is true. You saw what the guy could do. Tronic says Wentz going to do it for his kid. Definitely, man. Showing off 215, what's going on? Got the Giants being second in division. I think the Giants are a big question mark right now. Like, it's because of the coaching staff, the offensive coordinator. They spent a lot of money on players. They threw money at everybody. And sometimes doing that doesn't do anything. Like, free agency is not, you don't build it. And they built a team through free agency. They built most of their parts through free agency this year. Okay, obviously they have some, hopefully the offensive line is definitely going to be better. Daniel Jones, I'm not really a fan of Daniel Jones at all. I don't really like him as a quarterback. I'm not a big fan of Daniel Jones. I'm not. I think he's on sometimes. But I just think, I think he'll get better, definitely. But I just don't think much of Daniel Jones at all. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm just checking something out quick. Joe says, can't wait to see what Ward can do in the slot this year. Yeah, I'm excited for Greg Ward. He gets his chance. He deserves it, man. He deserves it. And when all these receivers got drafted, and I was like, man, like Greg Ward's going to have an uphill battle. Then you saw Marquise Goodwin opt out for the year. Alshon Jeffrey wasn't going to be starting beginning of the year, so he had more of a chance. But he deserves it, man. I'm not just saying that because of last year, but he deserves it. And he worked his tail off this year. Matt Weeks, Carson showed us why he is our QB at the end of last year. Definitely. Yo, I'm back. You're my sleeping pill. Okay. Nathan says, I think we'll beat, oh my God, 99-89. Sam Fleming, on that same token, if we have a comfortable lead, I don't want to see Wentz scrambling at all. We need him healthy. Yeah, I know, but if he has to do it, look, just because a QB is scrambling doesn't really mean much. Obviously, if you can't find somebody open, it'd be impossible to find nobody open. I think he should have a good time this year letting that ball go and having some time to throw it and get into the receiver's hands and be accurate. I think that's where he's got to really show up and protect his body. Eagles 795. I'm chilling. Just got back from taking a long walk on the beach to clear my head. Yeah, I know, man. Sometimes you need that downtime. Eagles champ says your stream is skipping. I don't think so, bro. It might be you. Nathan says I got the Giants sweeping Cowboys. Really? Huh. Doctor says actually, if you go back and look, Super Bowl season, Carson came out a lot of games because we were blowing them out. Yep. Cowboys lose to Rams, Seahawks, Giants, Eagles. Jesus. 2 minutes, guys. Sam Flynn, he needs to adopt the Aaron Rodgers mindset of throwing it away. I think he did that. I think he was doing that last year. But you know how he is. Like, he knows someone. Look, like, sometimes when he fumbles, like, he leads all quarterbacks in fumbles. But that's because he tries to make a big play out of every play he does do. And it's just how it is with him. Michael Travells, I hope we can see more of the Deontay Burnett at this point. I think they're going to move. They might move him up this week. I'm not sure what they're doing. He's on the protective practice squad list this week. So, Deontay Burnett had a strong camp too. Sean says, I like Head coach Joe Judge from the Belichick coaching trio over McCarthy and Dak plus Garrett knows how to set up the run game. Yeah, we'll see what I mean. Garrett's good as the OC. We'll see, man. We'll see what Joe Judge does, man. I mean, I like the opinion definitely. Matt Weeks, I don't ever in my life seen the Eagles reach over 60, let alone 90s or 80s. I'm not thinking that ahead, bro. Not thinking that ahead at all. All right, guys, less than a minute, I'll be ending this stream. So, on an ending note, I appreciate everybody being here tonight. It was fun. Every Friday, we're going to be doing a Q&A on our next opponent. Obviously, we're changing some stuff around. Very excited for this team for Sunday. I will not be doing videos tomorrow. I will be doing some different things. So we will see what happens. Okay, I had to do something. Something happened with my computer. I don't know what happened. So yeah, we're gonna do some different things soon. But every Friday Q&A. Every Friday is a Q&A, and we're just gonna get ready for Sunday. So tomorrow I will be not around, so I will be putting some posts up, community posts up, maybe one video. I don't know yet, but Sunday after the game, I will definitely have a video up for you guys Sunday after the game. So look out for that. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe before you leave today. And if you guys have not, hit that like button. It means a lot to me because the likes will get out to other creators as well to check out the content. So much appreciated from everybody here today, everybody including the typers, everybody commenting, and the membership guys as well. So appreciate everybody being in here today. So good luck to us on Sunday, and I will see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your families. Enjoy everything you guys are doing. Yeah, let's get it, guys. I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, fly.